Well, hello, hello, hello. How are we doing this evening? Well, so, anyways, how are we all doing tonight? Um, it's been a bit, hasn't it? Bit of an infrequent streaming schedule than what I'm used to having. Oh, that's that is causing me some effect to having less people come on my streams nowadays because of how infrequent it is. I gotta really fix that up. And I keep saying, yeah, I have my model, and you've probably seen the thumbnails recently on my YouTube channel for the React videos. And yes, we do have a model. She's up. It's kind of like the soft launch of him, but I am been talking and been thinking of who to request for the final touch-ups for the full reveal for the model regarding stream. And I think I'll be talking to an artist I have a great interest in having. Um, but in the meantime, stream is going to be a bit infrequent like this. It's still a matter of moving processes, and on top of all that, I am dealing with a lot of college right now. My life never slows down. I can't ever take a moment to just breathe in life. That's fine. That's fine. I feel like a lot of my chat feels the same way, and the fact that I have time to stream should be a grace period to most. That being said, I am gonna make this a bit of a React stream, and maybe we might do some gaming. I don't know. Probably not. But we will be playing some React streams. Of course, I always love cops. I love my body cams, but we'll start off with a video that I was trying to see last time because I had a family emergency during last stream when we were trying to watch this, and I figured why not haste, why not save time and just get right into it. So this one is a woman's 160-mile-per-hour escape plan gets worse every second. Which, first off, women driving, as we all know, is a death sentence to half of everyone on the road. There's only so many women out there that can actually drive, and I would like to marry one of them. I'm talking about the racing women, not these types. But that being said, we all seen a lot of body cams where, whether it be due to race or sex, women are generally the most loudest, less violent, but usually the fucking loudest for body cams, and cause a lot of destruction because a lot of their vehicles, and you can see this here, what I'm looking at right now, is looks to be some form of SUV. I don't know if it's a Lexus or a Ford from distance. Once again, it's all blurred. I will tell you once we get closer, but women typically buy these vehicles and treat them like stilettos, and as a far more of a compensation tool than everyone likes to make the joke about men with trucks being compensation tools. Women use this to compensate for everything they don't have, i.e. actual bravado and actual compensation, actual ability to show force where they can't. And funny enough, the guys with the biggest dicks are the ones that are driving ship boxes and sports and little hatchbacks, like myself. So without further ado, shall we begin? Of course. It's a Ford Edge. Oh, lovely, lovely. I love... The Ford Edge is such a creature of a vehicle. Because imagine this: you have the Escape at the bottom of the former SUV trim levels, and you had the Edge, and then you had the Explorer, and then you had the Expedition. And the Ford Edge is like that middling child, which yes, it has all-wheel drive sometimes, but the Edge is just such a shitbox. The Edge is, and this is from a mechanic's perspective. If you are not in the know, Ford had a engine called 3.7 Cyclone, and the Cyclone was a Mazda built and Mazda designed V6. And I still think in terms of V6s, the Cyclone is one of the best ever built. It's a naturally aspirated 3.7 liter V6 dual overhead cams, and it would find its way graciously into the F-150 and, thankfully, the V6 Mustang of the facelift of the S195 generation. Now, I know people like to chortle when I say I like... Oh, sorry, S197, not SN95. That's not S195, that's incorrect numerics. S197 generation. It was basically the facelift portion from 2010 to 2014, and they carried the the 3.7 liter Cyclone into, I think, the SN550 for a little bit, and then they cut it completely because they want to make room for the 2.3 liter EcoBoost. Anyway, going back to the point, the Cyclone was a engine that was very, very well thought out by Mazda, and it makes great power naturally aspirated. And if you slap a supercharger or turbo on it, you make basically the voodoo numbers on a. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. We're talking about one of my favorite V6 engines right now. But the Cyclone was predominantly found in its best form, the Mustang V6 trim. Oh, another follower. Thank you. But yeah, it was found in the V6 Mustang, and I quite enjoy those Cyclones. They're great for actual track tool Mustangs because the amount of power you can put into them, and the fact they're so light of engines. I think they weigh 283 to 313 pounds. They're very light for a V6. All aluminum design, of course. Thank you, Mazda. But the point being is that those engines got a nasty rap. Now, how could that be possible, you may ask? I've just spent the past 5 minutes glazing this thing up. Well, the transverse Cyclones, whether it be from the lower end of the trim spec, which I believe was a 3.2 liter, all the way up to the 3.5 liter transverse V6 Cyclones, had a I believe they had a timing belt as opposed to a timing chain. And a timing belt usually implies that the water pump is behind the timing. The water pump is not external; it's internal with the timing belt itself. Now, this is to save space, of course. Now, the problem with that was that Ford and Mazda, and this is people like to blame Ford. I think this is more so Mazda's part with it with these transverse designs. They didn't properly build the seals around the water pump correctly, and they are known to have water pump gasket failures prematurely, and more often than not causing the all famous Ford chalky milk, which is when the coolant gets into the oil, it makes it all foamy, a bit more less viscosity, and makes it look like chalky milk when coming out of the oil pan. That's usually a sign that you're in for a pig of a job, because doing a timing job on those transverse V6s are a bitch to do. Most transverse V6s are a bitch to do, even if it's a Honda J Series, which the J Series is the easiest one of the bunch. But any transverse V6 or transverse inline 6, transverse 5-cylinder, I'm talking this from a T5 white block cultist, bit of a pig to do. There's not a lot of space to work on those things. So, to a lot of people, they end up scrapping their edges or so because of that problem. However, the 3.7 liter Cyclone, from my perspective, is when it's in the longitudinal format, it uses a timing chain, i.e. with the Mustang or the F-150s. And this is the naturally aspirated ones. We're not talking about the EcoBoost V6s. That's a different family, and that's a complete shit show. The 3.7 liter Cyclone in those Mustangs and F-150s are pretty much bulletproof. I mean, timing chain jobs in those is once every 300,000 kilometers. But you do that, and it's just like, yeah, that thing will just keep going. And it's fuel efficient. It makes over 323 horsepower at the brake. I mean, what's not to love? For a V6, a very cheap, lightweight V6, it makes good power off the hop. And if you want a starter car to start tinkering on, you got your hands on a S197 Mustang with a 3.7 liter Cyclone, buddy, you're in for a good time. And if you want to learn how to turbocharge it, basically the thing can take boost, a low pressure boost, already stock without changing anything in the internals. So if you want to have some fun, there's kits out there for you. I mean, I generally just like the Cyclone. But these edges here, I've seen so many of them go to the wrecker's yard because people don't have the money to do the water pump jobs, or don't want to spend the money on the water pump job. Anyways, that's just me rambling about cars and my experience in the field. I'm sorry, chat. Let's go back to the body cams. That's a shock. Okay, first off, disgusting that I'm seeing the Gigank hang out over, because this is what I hated. I know people like to treat leggings as God's gift to man, and when it's on the right woman, yes, they can be, especially when the thinner material and they bend over, you just see the panties. But as we know in the West, our average woman, the average woman in the United States is on the same size and dimensions and weight as Blastoise. I'm not kidding you. There's actual statistics for that, and it's usually because of the black community and white trash community and Hispanics causing that weight problem. Um, but I am disgusted whenever I see a fat woman wearing tights. I'm disgusted by fat women in general. Absolutely appalled and repugnant, but to these creatures, I don't car. This is regarding fat women. I've always been extremely prejudicial against fat women in general. I also like making fun of them. It's my favorite pastime. But I was not shocked. I was surprised to see a hood rat. Yeah, I'm gonna because once again, you see the tattoos already. You already see the way she's dressing. Already a hood rat. Um, Driving a Ford Edge because typically it is. I mean, the Ford Edge is one of those cars where it's ubiquitous that it's ubiquitous enough with people that you can't really make a demographic out of it. It's hard to pinpoint. It's gonna be a woman regardless. You know that. I guess the title gives it away too, but it's just gonna be a woman. That's where my racial profile on cars can't come in because I've seen every one of every race drive these fucking things, and it's because, but in their mental minds, they are just like, it's a mom vehicle, but not for a good mom, if that makes sense. And I guess maybe a hood rat would drive that, so I guess there's that. Drug trafficking? I'm guessing drugs. Mm-hmm. Spinninger, that's the name. So it's a female cop and female suspect. This is gonna be fun. That is a face of a creature in Mysteria. 26 years old too. Yeah, don't tell me black don't crack. Black definitely does crack, and it's they blame Ronald Reagan for that. Calvin Williams, yeah, that's a lie. Pull it out. Here, let's see. No, 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 no. Yeah, pull out some identific ID and respond to the police officer. You know how little problems will be. Once again, we also know she's got something else she's hiding, but you know how in these situations too, you can also get away with this shit without a search of the car if you, I don't know, officer pulls you over. What is, and we can look at Chris Rock's tutorial and also look at like, why don't they shoot them white boys when they get pulled over? All right, you know what I do? In my glove box next to me, my little compartment next to me in the car, I pop it open. I have my wallet. Before the officer gets out of his car, I already have my wallet in my hand. I place my hands on the steering wheel, radio off, window down, looking straight forward ahead. Officer comes up, approaches. I turn face the officer and say, "Hello, officer. What seems to be the problem?" Explains the problem to me. Okay, my name is Sirius Kovac. Here's my ID. You can see everything right here. I will give my license registration. Well, I should probably get registration out of the glove box too. That'll be in the glove box if we get that before he comes over. I have that over. So here's my license registration. Here's everything for running the paperwork. Oh, your plates are expired. Well, I have to go online to do that, and I just seems to have slipped my mind. I'm terribly sorry. I will pay the if I have to pay a fine or ticket for it, I will gladly do so. I'll because that's due to my own what's the word? That was me procrastinating on that, or it was general on mistake. I'm in the process of waiting for it to come in. I understand that, officer. I am sorry for driving without my sticker or with my renewal of my license. Thank you. You have okay, serious. We won't write you for a fine. You are very cooperative. Send you on your way, sir. If you have, would you please get that fixed as soon as possible? It'd be great. Thank you, officer. You have a nice day now. Wait for the officer to give the instruction to leave. I leave. He goes. Wow, it's like Sirius Kovac has just general cordial manners that a lot of hood rats just simply cannot figure out. Wow, it's what is this technology? I know. I know Yakube's finest creation, everybody. Yep. Bullshit name. Now, I briefly saw the officer, and yes, the officer is underneath 240p right now. Or 480p, if you want to say that. Why the fuck are fitness stands for officer through the floor? I mean, let alone for women officers, and I don't think women should really be officers the most part because we've seen, I mean, especially being Canadian, we saw recently how little that should be the case. But the fitness stands are absolutely through the floor, and there is no fitness for the men, and there's no fitness stands for the women at all. We need to get officers to be doing fitness requirements all the time, 24/7, matching them annually to get them in to keep them in shape. And yes, there's a lot of officers I know who are in shape. In fact, I talk to them. In fact, a lot of them are actually impressed with the fact of how muscular I am, how in shape I am, just normally because I've met them in conversation at the gym, and I just say, here's my routine, here's how I do it. Here's some things I gathered, here's what will make you better, here's some stretches I'd recommend for your knees and joints so you're always ready to go. I give tips to some officers too. Well, imagine that. I have a little bit of fitness experience myself. But my point is that why don't departments force their officers to have fitness training? Because yes, there was a shortage of officers of the best officers leaving during BLM's riots because you're not letting us actually patrol the rioters and take police the rioters, and now we're getting death threats for being officers, and you're not protecting us. In fact, you throw us underneath the buses or politicians wrapped in shitbags. Why the fuck would we want to keep serving as cops? So also a lot of mechanics nowadays are leaving the field for the same reason, that the amount of disrespect and overbearing work that they put upon us for the sanctity of morons. So this is why a lot of people, I guess you say that's why they have no standards. But even before then, they had no standards for most female officers, mainly for DEI purposes. And I guess you want to say bridge now, is because that's DEI has not really gone away. It's called bridge. Beautiful. Oh, lovely. So mildly wet roads, first off, and you go on a bet because here's something a lot of people don't know. About 95% of the cars you see on the road have improperly inflated tires, and that's not even due to pressure change to the heat up from the tires themselves heating up as you drive. Majority of people don't even fill up their tires on the road. That's first off. So that creates one problem of lack of traction. Number two, that also causes premature tire tread wear. Number three, one of the best sure tires are both expired from just out of date, and they probably have cracks and weathering on them, or they're bald. Yeah, want to bet that too? I want to bet that. So it's just going 109 miles per hour, and you gotta remember, a lot of these people also, these tires are not rated for these high speeds. So this car is probably shaking and shuddering as it drives along. And on top of that, your average driver is not really, despite being thinking they are on a highway, most of them aren't actually capable of handling things over 100 miles per hour. I, thankfully, have gone that speed and plus beyond more than enough times for long periods of time that I'm quite stable at handling vehicles at that speed. A lot of people aren't. And we're going to see probably that she just can't handle that motion. Yep. And even though it looked like a front end and kind of dragged her along, I don't think her front suspension's fucked up. But that is that's also another thing to consider too. Getting your steering rack tossed out of alignment, getting your tie rods and ball joints fucked up from that one too, creating a danger of everything dropping out from the car. Just wonderful things. Probably from a poorly maintained vehicle as well. Also, people, for those watching, I get it's highway traffic right now. Keep in mind, and this is what I have to tell everyone in chat. Whenever you see flashing lights coming behind you, firefighters, police, ambulance, it is by law that you move to the shoulder of the road. Stop being distracted, stop singing along in your radio, just fucking pull over, okay? Hell, you know what even I do? And this is something that I feel like very few places do, but my city has done this, and it still continues on this tradition. Funeral processions are also another thing you pull over and move out the way to. If you are of a European mindset of cordiality, you typically move out the way of funeral processions. They tend to get out of the way very quickly, but nonetheless, you do that out of respect for the family and the dead. Oh fuck! Yeah, that's where the accident happened. Imagine that. You're on your way home from work and some dumb black bitch fucking sends your work van into the ditch and absolutely just rolls on its head. Like, come the fuck on. I'm an innocent bystander, and this bitch, who's probably getting off with a slap on the wrist, is probably not going to pay the fines or damages, or the insurance rate climb. Like, this is a complete complete victimization of an average hardworking man at the hands of a black hood rat, who should be working the rest of her life to slave away for that man to make his money back. And that's what I believe personally. I feel you, officer. I feel you. There she goes. Jump the curb. Understeer. Watch that again. Watch that again. She's coming in too hot. Still flying in. Still flying in. Doesn't get the brakes on time. Brakes aren't responding. Brakes aren't responding. Slide. Power. Bit of water hydroplaning here. Slides. Understeer right over the curb. Kicks up. And engine is fucked. Looks like she probably destroyed the. She's probably got. So the front end is. And based on the fact that okay, based on the fact of what we saw later on in the thumbnail when I saw it seems she either punctured the oil pan, and the transmission and actually the transaxle itself caught. Oh, thank you. seems she's ruptured the transaxle as well, and basically scraped it right up against that curb, and has absolutely just torn off the bottom of that car because you saw some stuff flying there. Yeah, plays. What's the name of the video? Hang on, I will tell you in just a sec here. Ayanna plays. Just give me a moment. But it seemed that she's probably destroyed her transaxle outright. Long story short, women's 116 mile per hour escape plan gets worse every second. How can I search it on here? Let me just send this. We'll send it over to you on Twitch. How do I search on YouTube? Woman's mile per hour escape plan gets worse every second. This is on Twitch. I will send you the name of the title. There you go. That's the title there. Just copy the paste that to YouTube, and you'll find the body cam. Anyway, long story short, she's basically ripped both her oil pan and has probably destroyed her. Thanks, I appreciate it, buddy. Probably actually more likely destroyed a CV axle, and has absolutely torn the inner bearings and destroyed the inner race of her transaxle. Because I don't think she punctured transaxles. They sit too high on these cars for that. The oil pan definitely. The transaxle, she's probably ripped apart through the CV axle, hitting that curb. There's the nightstick. I'm in the fall for you. Thank you, Plays. There's the fat broad. Tie the piggy up, boy. You know, there's guys that are like, damn girl, she thick. And I just say, man, you're just a fat chaser. You have problems you need to get sorted out, man. Ew, she even has a tramp stamp. I don't want to see cottage cheese ass. Please get her from face down, ass up. That's not the way I want to fuck. Yeah, you can. You're squishy enough for that. That's your fault, bitch. Cry me a river. Uh-oh. What? Wibbity. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck.
Careful, honey. Here, look.
Oh, fuck. Did I... Oh. I must have killed the audio, too.
Yep, let's sit on your butt, okay? Come here. Come up. Alright, let's get you sit up then, okay? Hi. Need you to sit up for me. Alright, here, let's sit on your butt, okay? Come here. Step up. Alright, let's get you sit
Did you say rape, please?
up then, okay? Hi.
I love that. It's the hi.
Need you to sit up for me. Come stand up.
There's the male. Oh, she's probably seen that to the male officer. Well, because she looks a little bit older. She looks a bit older. Is this like a younger male officer? It's like, or is a colleague she's known for a while? Because I haven't seen his face yet.
What hurts? 2 vehicle PI. 1, 2, 3. 17.
With Andrea finally in custody, there is still the matter of rescuing and assisting the occupants of the van that rolled over in the crash. As one of the pursuing officers heads to that scene, his shock is obvious as he processes what is unfolding before his eyes.
Oh boy.
746 dispatch, I'm at the PI rollover.
753, the super
You were driving this? You were driving this car? You're good, sir?
I am good. Mike, I can call you back. I gotta talk to an officer.
No one else in the car with you, right, sir?
Yeah, no one else is in there.
I'm sorry, man.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, I just saw it on.
You saw it? You weren't in the crash?
No, I just
Would
saw
you
it.
mind just hanging out?
Yeah,
Because
of
it's
course.
going to turn into a big thing. So
Yeah, of course.
you'll get a statement from us? Or you'll be able to give us a statement?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm glad she's not only there was also a good like motorist that pulled over and wants to play witness. That's good because that's a lot of people just drive by, take photos, and to run away.
All right, sir. I'm not sure. I'm sure you probably know what's going on. It was obviously a pursuit. I'm glad to see you're good. We got everything taken care of up there.
They get him up there?
Yeah, we got him. So
How did he not?
I don't know. I wasn't a part of it. I don't know what happened. So
I saw the red and blue coming, so I tried to get over. Thought I was safe getting over. Look up again, and I see that SUV swerving. Boom! I think probably clipped the back corner of me or something.
yeah.
Poor man.
Man.
All right, man. I appreciate it. You got a driver's license on you by
Yeah.
chance? Thank you, sir. Is that a work truck or? All right. So what's gonna happen
there
here?
too?
Are you injured at all?
No, I have a little scrape.
A little scrape. So we paged out our ambulance. Do you want our ambulance to come here to check you out?
No,
You're good.
I was fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I
good.
think
They can
this
still,
must have been the airbag.
they can still come and just check you out, do
No,
your
there's-
vitals,
there's no
and you can
need.
decline rescue if you want.
There's no need.
No need at all?
No,
Nope.
I'm alright.
Okay.
Back at the scene, the questions the van's driver is asking are the very same ones officers have for Andrea. But first, they need to determine her true identity.
What'd you stuff in your shirt?
Oh, my phone. I promise I don't have a shirt on, babe. He's on the phone. He's walking in here right now to grab my money out of here so he could be able to pay my rent.
Anything grabbing out of the truck?
My money?
No, nothing grabbing out
Nope.
of the truck.
Nope.
Why not?
No.
Can y'all give it to him? It's for my rent.
Right now, you just fled from Germantown police.
You caused a rollover crash.
You caused a rollover crash.
You
crashed.
I was so scared. I'm just a black woman who didn't do shit. Look, okay, look right here. Okay, I didn't say this here. Chat, I want you to look right here. You see this red here? That looks like either blood or looks like some delicious cherry syrup. Yeah, that's transaxle fluid. That's tranny fluid. And you can see how her wheel is absolutely cocked sideways. Yeah, she ripped her driver's side CV axle right out of the transaxle and absolutely shredded it. That thing that's junk. Like not just the car, like the car itself is completely junk, but like that whole you can't go to a salvage yard and pick apart this vehicle. It is kaput. Like that is fucked 7 ways to Sunday. And I think there's gonna be oil. She's probably also ripped open the oil pan too. My best guess as well. But you can see all the tranny fluid just creeping up along and down there. Yeah. Oh, you know that smells rank. Because if any mechanics, thankfully that looks like new tranny fluid because it looks like a newer vehicle. But any mechanics who are also, or any gentlemen here who do mechanics like I do, we know what tranny fluid smells like. Yeah, you know that shit smells absolutely garbage.
Here, you crashed here, and I'm glad you didn't hit me. Thankfully.
Because I have been covered in transmission fluid a few times over in my life, and I can tell you this much: I've also been waterboarded by transaxle fluid from a Volvo M66. That stuff is not fun. It stinks. It's viscous, and it won't come out.
Not her too.
I can't breathe.
You got 4 different jurisdictions right here,
Can
right
you
now.
help me?
What do you need help with? With your leg?
What's going on? You need to talk to us.
We need you to use your words, okay?
Both knew that we had just done.
What do you need help with? I can't help you if you don't tell me. There's definitely a rollover crash right now. Huh? When the car flips and rolls. You caused that when you came up this way. I just thought how you just broke yours too.
What's that?
That's
Transmission fluid.
yeah, your car ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, your car's.
And that's sugarcoating it nicely. This isn't just you gave her the wrong name. There's some serious shit going on right now.
You had
Yeah,
a
you
warrant,
fucked up.
and we would have been on our way to the jail and done.
And now there's felony charges.
Yep.
So we're not going to ask you any more questions because you're in custody. You're not free to leave.
I know.
So, but right now, more importantly, what's hurting you? Or we're having the ambulance come to check you out. What was that?
My chest.
Your chest hurt? Is that from the
Please call my
seatbelt?
mom, please.
No, not right now.
Not
Did you
right
hit
now.
your chest on the steering wheel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I ask you why did y'all get behind me? Because my plates are not suspended or anything.
Yes, they are.
How? My plates shouldn't be suspended.
Calling emissions.
Missions? I don't know.
And you're suspended.
No, when? I just got me a new license.
No, you didn't.
End of October.
I just
Don't want to miss that.
Nope. You always on the nice stick on you.
She was still trying to drive.
Look at that. It looks like a murder scene. Okay, no, I'm seeing it now. Okay, so she didn't hit her oil pan. She absolutely ripped apart only the, because okay, from the thumbnail it looked like there was oil in the mix too. No, she shredded her transaxle. Oh, you love, probably ripped out the race out of the differential from the transaxle. Oh, this is beautiful.
So I tried smashing the window. But she had a hospital bracelet on. She gave me a bullshit and I asked her for the bracelet. She ripped it off and let me see it. Oh. And I was like arguing with her, I'm like, let me see it. If you have nothing to hide, we'll get this done. She has warrant.
So I'm going to be searching your car right now because you're under arrest. Is there anything that I need to worry about? No? Drugs, guns, needles, bombs, grenades, nothing?
Hi, you good? Yeah, I get it. You weren't involved in the crash though, right? Okay, perfect.
With officers processing both scenes, they will soon uncover a telling reason Andrea fled the traffic stop. But just as they will begin piecing everything together, they will face a new challenge when Andrea suddenly claims she cannot remember anything.
Oh, fuck
I
no.
think that there's a stack of 20s. That's what I was saying. I forget what the amount of something is.
430-226. Were you going to take it or am I going to?
Yeah, it's not going to be that. It's just a huge stack of 20s.
We can release it to her later because she seems disoriented. I don't feel comfortable letting her release somebody. See that you have a large amount of money in your center console. This officer has his body camera on as it's been on. He's going to put it in a bag. It's going to be taken to the police department, inventory for safekeeping. When you're out of the hospital and out of jail, you can come pick it up.
So y'all can put me in the jail?
No,
with
because
me?
you're obviously injured and in need of medical attention.
Okay,
And I don't know if you have the right mind to release it to somebody.
I do have the right mind.
Well, with all this going on, you're in a neck
you
collar.
could
I
just
don't
take me
feel
to the
comfortable.
hospital.
We'll go to the hospital, but
Just
you're
take
Of
me
course.
to jail so you can give me my money. I need my kids.
So now all this,
I'm telling
you
my
need medical
kids.
clearance at the hospital. You're just
I
involved
don't
in
want to go
multiple
to the
crimes.
hospital. I don't want to go.
Stop talking.
No,
I don't want to go to the
shut up.
hospital. Can you please just give me the
No, say the drama for your mama. You have no rights at this point because you've caused so much fucking shit in this whole place. You're almost killing a guy. You have no rights.
please, sir.
Yep, I...
No, I don't know how this happened. I don't know what's going on. Why am I being detained? What's going on? How did this happen? What's going on? Why am I here?
Great.
Why is this all happening?
Okay, we're gonna come over here to our cot, okay?
Listen,
Listen, for just a second, they're done with you. This is what's going to happen. You told me that your neck is hurting.
Yes, I know.
Therefore, as a medical
What's going on?
professional, I have to take
Okay,
you at
come
your
on.
word. So that's why we're going to go to the hospital.
Watch your feet.
But I'm asking what's going on. Why am I in handcuffs going to
See
the
this big
hospital?
crash here?
What happened?
Yeah.
You ran from me.
That was you running from
I
somebody.
ran from you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Have a seat.
I don't even know you. Why would I be running from you?
Oh, the memory, the little memory of yours. Ooh, it's magically slipping now. Ooh, but you was gonna remember a whole different story and cow dance. You, as yeah, but didn't do nothing, right?
Have a seat. Have a seat.
We can have this discussion in court. We're going to go to the hospital right now.
Bob asking, why would I be running from you? I don't even know you.
Yeah.
You're looking to tow it out of the ditch?
Yeah, so I just called it. Oh, you ain't gonna be able to drive that out of there.
No, I'm saying I have a ton of inventory.
Oh yeah,
I just get to a hospital today, so my coworker's coming with another van.
I was gonna say.
Probably one that's upright. We
Yeah,
can deal
so
with all
I
that
called
shit.
the tow. They're gonna come. They're gonna get it upright, and then hopefully your coworker's there by the time. Where are they coming from?
He was in Glendale.
Glendale. So hopefully they're there by the time it's upright and they can
Offload it quick.
unload it. Yeah, that's fine.
What's the guy running for? You guys know yet?
I don't know. I'm not up there. They just got him in custody up there, so no idea.
What's wrong with these?
Absolutely nothing. Yeah.
Oh, the thing is, you're good. You're safe. You're not hurt.
Right,
So
right. All right. And then I think he's gone now. A random guy in a pickup truck came by and let me out.
he came out.
I was laying on the horn. Get me out of here.
Was
Get
he
me
like,
out of
did he
here.
smash the window for you or?
No, he tried to get here. The ditch was in the way, so I told him to try the other side.
All right, man.
Officers would eventually learn through a records check that Andrea was also wanted on a separate warrant through probation and parole, giving them a clear explanation on why she was so desperate to escape. But now, as they prepare to transport her to the hospital, her aggression intensifies, and her ability to recall anything appears to fade even further.
Breathe, because otherwise you can't yell.
Oh, you'd love to hear it.
You got it. This is oxygen.
I know. I need to lose my makeup. I can't breathe.
I can't do that because you said you have neck pain and you don't know where we are.
I
So.
can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Oh, here we go. We found a bingo for the fucking I can't breathe. So, in loving memory of George Floyd, Georgia of the jungle, strong but he can't breathe. Watch out for that fentanyl.
She was getting very physically violent, screaming, she can't breathe, and thrashing around, and not wanting to accept our care, so.
Look at me, Andrea.
I know we got 5 minutes to get to the
Andrea,
hospital.
look at me. You got oxygen. Listen. You have oxygen going through your nose.
Where am I at? Where am I? Mom, where am I at?
You ain't attractive enough to play the where my mom at. You aren't attractive enough to even try to play sweet talk with the officers. Yeah, this one. Oh, time for the consequences of your actions come crashing down your head.
I can't breathe.
If you have the mental fortitude of a child at this age in your life, at age 26, mind you, and you're mentally retarded to play all these games and act like a retard, should we not put you in a retarded sanitarium? Food for thought, wouldn't you agree? Right? If most criminals are criminally insane, and depends on the crime they committed, am I correct? They'll try to play the insanity plea. In this regard, didn't kill anyone, ran from police officers. Okay, you can't work and live in society, you can't live in society, then therefore you shouldn't be in society. Therefore you should be in a sanitarium at this point. That's why another thing I hate Ronald Reagan for. Close on the asylums. I prefer sanitarium. And we'd rather lock you and your ilk away. And those that murder and extreme rape charges, actually any rape charge regardless, and then you're like, oh, they don't know that it was rape. Yeah, but they didn't know it was rape. It was, for any type of insanity plea. Okay, we just killed them. If they didn't know better, then what's the point of keeping them alive? I mean, they're so stupid, they can't figure out that living in society means you can't do this and that. Oh, well, I think it's just a mercy kill at that point.
I want my mama.
Your oxygen is just fine.
Shut the fuck up.
With Andrea being transported to the hospital, the crash scene involving the van also begins to wind down. But while the officers at the main scene believe their work is finished, they have no idea that Andrea is about to throw them a wild curveball that will force them to revisit the entire crime scene.
Concerned that she might have a baby in the car. Can we just...
I'm sorry, what?
Where would the baby be?
Yeah.
Somewhere in the vehicle, she said.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
She doesn't have a baby.
I want you to go to the car now, too, because she's saying that there's a baby.
A baby?
A baby.
Living baby.
A living baby.
And this?
Yep.
So...
I mean, I went through the in the back, and I didn't hear anything moving.
Okay. Tell me to let it down? Because it is slippery up there.
I tossed everything up. There's nothing. There's not even any blood or anything that would indicate.
No babies?
With the concern for the baby's safety put to rest, officers continue processing the rest of the scene. Meanwhile, at the hospital, Andrea continues experiencing sudden bouts of panic and confusion.
Well, I will stay still. I will listen.
You've had that opportunity.
Nope.
You've been to me a long time.
That's over.
You never gave me the opportunity to have my arms out. No, you didn't.
Shut the fuck up.
You would know more than I would.
You know what I'm doing here.
Here's the thing. You're here so that we can check you out and make sure you don't have any injuries, okay? Let's focus on that first. We'll figure everything out later, okay? That's our main priority.
For all the shit you did, the officer treated with kid hands. If I was the officer at that point and seeing all that shit and everything, once again, maybe not as antagonistic as most other ones I've seen before. It's still another contender for the case of just body cam goes off and out comes the nightstick. I'm gonna show you some real police brutality.
Making sure that you are okay. Everything else comes after.
After being discharged from the hospital, Andrea was transported to jail. Officers submitted a total of $1,010 in cash recovered from her vehicle into evidence. Although the driver of the van was not injured, the collision caused approximately $5,000 in damage to the vehicle. Ultimately, Andrea was charged with felony, vehicle fleeing eluding an officer, causing bodily harm or property damage, second-degree recklessly endangering safety, misdemeanor, hit and run, and resisting obstructing an officer. All charges are repeat offenses. On August 8, 2025, Andrea pleaded guilty to the 2 felony charges, while the misdemeanor counts were dismissed but read in. Eventually, she was sentenced to 5 years in state prison, followed by 5 years of extended supervision. Whether you're on patrol, on the couch, or in an
it's a whole nother shit show, isn't it? And there's someone who shouldn't be in civil society, mind you. That makes entertainment for us, doesn't it? So, moving on from that. You want to see a Gen Z protester realizing he's not going home? Because, funny enough, when you have a body cam about... when you see a body cam footage about someone's yelling, "I can't breathe," that trap still works. There's always gonna be that little fruitcake protester out there, and thankfully, we've seen recently that well, for example, with the Twink gets hotly loaded full of holes. No, it's Twink takes hot load in Minnesota by Latin ICE officers, and then we had the other case of hot lesbian MILF takes 2 hot loads to the face in Minnesota, again making 2 of the hottest porn videos of the year for law enforcement coming from Minnesota. We see those type of people who want to throw their lives away for some of the stupidest shit imaginable, mainly destroy the country, destroy everyone around them, because they're really subversive communists, or they're true believers that are going to be killed if a communist regime is instilled. You know how it goes. But here we are, guys. A protest on January 19th, 2025. Now, this is probably a early No Kings protest, because this is just post-inauguration of Donald Trump based on the date, so you can always imagine this is going to be fun.
18th, 2025 in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin.
Ah, Wisconsin. Lovely.
Officers responded to reports of a fire outside the district office of U.S. Congressman Glenn Grothman.
Whatever squad is behind, if you can bring your squad up in a fire.
Glenn Grothman. Let me look him up. I'm not sure if he's still in office, because I don't know more local jurisdictions of the United States politics, but I can tell you a lot in just a sec. Freaking me, I live in a different country, though I do root for the United States. American politician born in Wisconsin, representative party of 6th congressional of the Republican Party, elected to seat in 2014. He is in office, assumed office, preceded by Tom Petrie, incumbent. Okay. Okay, he might be in office still. Okay, so he's still in office on this current term, but once again, he's an old school Republican. He's one of the old boomers of the Republican Party, so not exactly what I'd root for, nonetheless. But ayo, so this is probably in contingence with both the inauguration of Donald Trump and a person trying to kill another Republican, either act violent or scare or possibly kill a Republican, because, as we all know, the left is very violent, progressive are hyper-violent, and you have to match them on their level, play by their rules, play their game, and hold them to their standards, which they have none. So, fight fire with fire, I suppose. In the case we need to deal with the progressives, socialists, communists, you fucking name it, Islamists, everyone of the sort. It's destruction and degradation of the West versus saving and preservation of the West and advancing our future. Those are the two parties, the way I see it.
It's like a shirt, it's on the back side here,
it's
just some garbage on fire, looks like.
And this is just for the United States, this is also for every other country in the West. So they've set fire. So he set fire and tried to... Oh, he tried to overcharge and fucking set fire to the AC refrigerant unit. Which is also, I believe, most AC units still use ammonia gas in this case, residential units, if I remember correctly, and they're also, a lot of them are gas-fired too. Oh, buddy. Yeah, you're gonna be jumped up on fucking charges for this. This is more than just arson. Oh, buddy. Where's my little triangle? I gotta bring out the triangle for the whoa, buddy. Sorrentino Casino. I don't have the same energy you guys do at the moment.
20. I got the fire out for the most part on the outside. There's gonna be some structural damage though.
Oh no. The funny thing is too is I'm working training to become an HVAC tech and gas fitter and heater tech. So while I'm not using the proper terms as I have the same expertise as I would have in automotive mechanics, you can very much tell that like I know just how fucking dangerous this was. Oh, this guy's getting hit with some serious charges. Hopefully, he's gonna have a liberal justice sign him away and try to just send him on his way. He did a good boy and doing nothing. I hope he will burn more stuff, funded by George Soros and those fuckers. Christ.
Looks like it came from in here.
Can you move your car? Can you move your car, please? I'm the one who did it. I set the fire.
What?
You set the fire?
I set the fire.
Why'd you set the fire?
I don't like Representative Glenn Crawford.
So you set the building on fire?
So you set the building on fire? Yeah, fucking A.
Alright.
Also, mind you, right? He knows what he's doing because he knows the George Soros Fund will come to protect him. He's admitting this because basically he's gonna have to fear he will be set off with a slap on the wrist because the fund and the defense team that just falls around Antifa and these type of fuckers too.
Come over here.
I have a pocket knife in my right jacket pocket.
Stand here. Where did you say you have it at?
I'm pretty sure it's in my right jacket pocket.
Number 3037.
It'll be covered in gas, so be careful.
Okay. You got your ID on you?
No, I forgot my wallet. I have a picture on my phone if you want me to get that.
Okay. You said it's alright if I search you?
Yeah, it's fine. Okay.
Alright, we're gonna walk it through the server.
Okay.
You just want to take this jacket off of me? Is it covered in gas or?
It might be. I might be too a little bit. I didn't have a gas can that was really good to work with. I had kind of open.
Return on a 2014 Chevy Impala with Samuel St. Louis.
Alright, just go ahead and put your hands on your back, okay? You're not under arrest right now, you're just being detained, okay?
Yep. This guy that called it in said that he said it. Okay. Just so you know.
Is this a female that approached you guys?
What?
Is this a female that approached you guys when you guys put in the fire out, or she
no, it's a male. He said he said it.
He said it.
He set the fire because he's unhappy with the Republican Party.
I mean, unfortunately, it's a video where he's gonna cooperate. We know this. I would have loved some police brutality, but unfortunately, the Soros Fund goes deep. And a lot of these officers are also underneath some direct ties that certain groups and certain political activists do not get treated the same way as you would treat a actual peaceful protest of, let's say, pro-life or pro-Second Amendment, pro-freedom of speech, pro-MAGA, you fucking name it. It's a one-way street that is being instilled, and keep in mind, not saying you black pill, you have to fight on their fucking level. As dirty as they are and be as absolutely insane as they are only to them, because they are they're not human at this point. Putting that simple. And we saw that, and a lot of people woke up to that with Charlie Kirk. I knew the shit was coming for years, but Charlie was especially the main point of why I don't believe you should fight. You should be nice to people like this, or show them any form of pleasantries.
What's your first name?
Caden, C-A-I-D-E-N. You have the mail with you?
What's that?
You have the mail with you?
Like what?
The mail?
Yeah, he's in the back.
Okay.
So that's who we had to take, just so you know. Yeah.
Correct. Well, is that group, that vehicle over there, are they with them?
Do you know those people in that car over there?
I have no idea. They might have been the people who called the cops. Or you guys, I guess.
Okay, just hold tight, okay?
Yep. It's my section, so.
This is his 27. I'll run it. 7
Oh, my eyes. Ah.
You guys know anything about this, or you guys the one that called it?
I called it in.
You called it in?
If you needed us or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Colombia is okay. So he's wearing an American flag tree shirt from Colombia. Okay.
So when we pulled,
These do look like normal Wisconsinites. Based on phenotype, they do look very much like Wisconsinites.
up, we saw a black car with the driver's side door open, and we saw smoke, and then you could see the flames.
Okay.
So as soon as we saw the black car, we backed off, and that's when I called it.
Did
in.
you see anyone?
We didn't see
nearby?
anyone.
Okay.
But we weren't sure because we didn't get too close to the back of the building.
Sure.
We saw the car and backed off. I didn't see the car door. The driver's side door
was open. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, we were delivering a newspaper here, and then that's when we saw
Stretch my back here.
Okay.
And then we went on the side of the building.
I see. Okay. What's your first name? Okay. And then you two pretty much came to deliver a newspaper and then saw the black car.
Well, I smelled it from over there, thinking someone's brakes were burning.
Okay.
But then when we came over here, we saw a bunch of smoke coming from the side of the building. And so we pulled around just to see if because it looked like a fire. And we saw that black car there.
Okay, with the driver's side door
was open.
Did you see any smoke?
Yeah,
smoke, and you can see flames too.
You can see you two saw flames too?
Yeah, behind the building. Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Well, thank you so much.
I do have a different address than him.
Sure.
Very cooperative.
Right away. And other callbacks just on the voicemail. 26891.
This is Norris. Hey, it's close. Hey, I have you for northbound, right? So you're at Scott Peters? Yep. Okay, if I send you a picture of this guy, can you go over to Quick Trip? Is Quick Trip open? Yep. Okay, I'm gonna send you a picture of this guy. If you could go in there and see if he was there. He's got like a box of 50 matches on the front seat, plus there's a bunch of Quick Trip stuff. So I'm just curious if he's been hanging around. Maybe bought gas over there. Okay. So I'll send you a picture. If you could just go in, see if they recognize the vehicle or remember this guy. Okay, sounds good.
Right.
Yes, thanks. Bye. Yeah, so his squad's stuck.
That was a very gentle way of shutting your door. Actually, I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Taking good care of a squad car. You love to see it. I do love seeing that. Some officers who take care of the squad car.
So I'm going to have you taken back to the PD and try and do an interview.
Do you want me to just ask him if he wants to talk right now and see first?
Sure. The other thing that we're looking for is consent to search his vehicle.
Okay, I'll ask him afterwards.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he flat out met us, the three of us. Right
Yeah,
there
that's why I was figuring he'd probably be willing to talk. But just looking for consent to search for his vehicle because we're looking for the potential gas can, right?
I don't know.
Gas.
I'm not sure.
Somebody, maybe Nuanas heard it.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody made assumptions. Because there's also a bunch of quick trip stuff in there too. So I'm wondering if he filled up right over here. So yeah, we're looking interview. Why he's doing it. If he thought it was occupied, anything like that, that would bolster further cases for him. I don't think it's occupied. I think it's very reasonable that it would be occupied.
Does Don know what charges he has on or anything? Obviously he's going to jail, right?
Yeah. That's
yeah.
We can show that even if we have a misdemeanor, he's not close.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
I'll go and look at some of the charges. I can't remember what the statute requirements are for arson, but
want to search everything, I guess. So.
Okay. You want to talk to him? I'll throw him.
Yeah. They can go on the front seat. Alright, so I'm Officer West of the police department. I don't know if I've formally introduced myself.
Officer
Okay.
West?
Yep. Okay. So the first question I have for you, would you give us consent to search your car?
That's not mine, but you can go ahead.
We can search your car? You're in possession of it tonight, so...
Alright, no.
No? No.
I guess you'll have to do it on your own. Yeah. I'm not giving you permission, but...
Okay.
Yeah.
The other question is, obviously I'd read you a Miranda warning, things like that before, but are you even interested in talking to me at all tonight or no?
I'm interested in talking to you. I'll make a statement.
Okay, so if I read you your Miranda warning, you are willing to talk?
Yep.
Okay. So we're going to do this, we're going to go to the police department, okay?
Yep, sounds good.
Alright. No on the consent.
Yeah. Didn't we establish that he drove it here, though?
Yes.
Okay.
He was in the, I would say, possession of the vehicle, sitting in the car and out of it when I pulled up. So that's on camera. So. Yeah, we're gonna walk this way.
Okay.
Or me going right in that door over there.
Sounds good.
You just hang on a second for me right there.
Yep.
Walk through here. Keep walking. I'm going in under this door on the left here. Right.
Oh, that's
you can, have a seat right here.
Kind of a dingy apartment, isn't it? But hey, well, I'll take it. It's not even a proper interrogation room.
Are you requesting any medical attention at all? I didn't know if anyone asked that. You were not yet.
Oh yeah, look at this specimen. The moobs. The long hair with the widow's peak. He's Norwooding so fast, bros. And the glasses. He kind of looks like Nova online. Holy fuck, he looks like Nova. He looks like Nova online. Who, unfortunately today, thankfully, I didn't go to Kiwi Farms for this shit, but I've been enlightened by this, that, someone leaked Nova online in a chastity cage on Kiwi Farms. And the mental image is making me consider deep-throating a shotgun right now. So, lovely. Anywho, back to our body cam footage.
Alrighty. So let me just read this to you, and then there'll be 2 questions at the end, okay? Alright. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and to have him or her present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand your rights as I have explained to you?
Yep.
Having these rights in mind, are you willing to answer my questions now?
Yes, I'm willing.
Okay. Let's just start with tonight.
Sure. Can I wipe the hair out of my face, or no?
I mean, I can't take it out of the cuffs, but
all right, no problem.
If that works.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Let's just start with, how did tonight start for you? I mean, were you at home in Menasha, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was at home in Menasha.
Okay. What brought you to Fond du Lac tonight?
To set fire to Glenn Grothman's office.
Okay.
That's
I guess why, I guess.
Because of his role in voting for the ban on companies such as TikTok, which I believe is a grave violation of our Constitution. And in the past, unrelated to these, I have tried peacefully protesting, and I've done peaceful protests.
I will take grain of salt on peaceful protesting. However, what he's saying with TikTok, this is back last year, so how do I put this? TikTok is Chinese owned and ran. They push is basically also, it was both a kind of a weaponized psyop against the American people. The way they promote content, set of which content up, promote which content, blacklist certain content, treat certain content, many other problems. However, the same token too, the ban was done because the Israeli government mainly pushed this, and that's also the reason why in Canada there's also the hate speech laws have been really accelerated forth because so-called anti-Semitic behavior was found on TikTok, and this was causing governments to try and crack down on it with speech laws or workarounds to it to ban it, mainly to protect Israeli interests. Now, my thing with it, though, is that I don't like TikTok, because I know it's a Chinese psyop, but by the reason they're doing it for is also another crackdown on the internet and freedom of speech and freedom of expression and privacy, mind you. I don't like the US ban on it either. There are ways to go about things, and it's not complete ban overs, and you have to understand that it's a very touchy subject matter that, unfortunately, we have tech litter boomers voting in massive omnibuses or filibusters into parties, when it should be single issues on one paper that they vote on each individual time, as opposed to one large act. Because that act usually carries a lot of stipulation, and if you name it something, anyone who protests against it will be considered a nut job to not want to enforce this act, even though the act, if you were into it, is only 1% actually focusing on what it's trying to sell itself on. Does that make sense? I.e., protect, if they call it the Protect Children Act, Protect Children Online Safety Act, okay. Most of it's infringement on just adults online and infringing on their rights and privacy. And not even regarding, kids in that matter. It's, actually, allowing spyware or malware backdoors into companies, and it's just, this is a massive fucking problem that needs to be ended. Filibusters need to be ended, and there should be more watchdog groups. And the only peaceful way of all stating things is to peacefully protest against, or peacefully advocate in Parliament or in federal law, or in senates, or even down to town council meetings, advocating and protesting your proposal forth. But that's where they will try to get you, stipulate you, and shut you down, and keep you out from any of these things. This guy, though, is a complete nut job. That's what I'm pointing at here. He's a complete nut job. Yes, this is a boomer Republican who is voting in the best interest of the GOP. I don't like that equally, too. This guy just wants to see right-wingers dead, as far as I'm concerned.
And other people have been, and I think peace is not really an option anymore, so I set fire to his office.
Okay, so this is a lot to do over him voting to ban TikTok, is that correct?
Yeah, well, he's my representative, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm just trying to understand, okay?
Right, yeah, no, of course.
What were you hoping of, what was going to happen today? What were you wishing to happen?
I would have liked if the fire was bigger, but it wasn't. And I would have liked if it would cause, I guess, inconvenience, harm to the facility, not to anybody in person, but
okay.
To disrupt, I guess.
Okay. Did you think anyone was inside the building tonight?
No.
Were you hoping that anyone was inside the building?
No. I don't want to hurt anybody. Not physically.
Okay.
He says
so,
that.
What's his name again? Sorry.
Glenn Groffman.
Glenn Groffman, sorry. Were you hoping to harm him tonight in any sort of fashion?
Not him, no.
Okay. So more or less you're hoping to cause disruption tonight?
Right.
Okay. Did you want the whole building to burn down, or?
Well, no, since I know it has other, facilities in there, but, I targeted his, and if the others, had problems, then, collateral damage, but no, I wanted to, harm his building. And I know that he has other offices, and I know it might only end up harming me in the end, but I guess I kind of wanted to send a message that I was tired of the way that our country's going.
Okay. How did you start the fire?
With gasoline. I used a match.
Okay. Did you have, other materials, or?
No, just gasoline and a match. Or I had matches, but I just
Okay. And that just started the side of the building on fire? Or?
Yeah, I originally was going to go in the front, but it seemed like he relocated his office at some point, so I drove to this location instead of the other one. And the door was harder to get into, so I just didn't bother trying to break the door in, or because I wasn't really prepared very much. I just had stuff that could have broken glass, but not that type of glass. Okay. So I knew I wasn't going to get in, so I just set fire to the electrical stuff in the back.
Okay.
Where'd you get the gas from?
Also, need to point out he's got the sideburns of. He's got horrible sideburns. That's not a good look, man.
On Racine Street.
Okay. So you specifically drove to Fond du Lac to this office for this purpose tonight, is to set fire to the building?
That's right.
Okay.
That shows
Did you buy
his planning intent, and this guy's making it very clear he just doesn't give a shit that he's just going to run it through. Probably he'll have a good legal team from the Soros Fund, no doubt.
Gas tonight?
Yep.
Okay. When did you get that gas?
Probably 30 minutes before midnight.
Okay. You said that it's your dad's car. Do you live with your parents?
Correct.
Or?
I live with my parents.
Okay. Do they know that?
No, they had no idea.
They had no idea?
Until they were asleep.
You waited till they were asleep?
Correct.
Okay.
I didn't want them to be involved at all.
Okay.
I know. I mean, obviously, I know it's going to affect them, probably a lot, but I didn't want them to have any kind of responsibility.
Okay. Do you have a job or anything in college?
Yeah, I have a job. I work at a Motomart gas station.
Nice. You in college or?
No.
No, not in college. Gotcha. Was there anything else you were wishing to happen tonight?
I guess just to send a message. I mean, I don't know if it'll be received. I don't know if either way, but honestly, I'm really tired of the way that the entire world is going, and honestly, I didn't really feel like I was throwing anything away, because I don't really feel like there's that much. I mean, I have family, I have that stuff, but I mean, to be honest, I don't really want to live in a world that is going this way. And, sure, we might have it better than some other countries, but I feel like we're going down a pretty bad path. And so maybe my actions were the most peaceful, but I don't think that peace is the direction we're taking. Or at least, no.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, everyone has their own opinion, right? Right. Okay. So you buy the gas in Menasha, you drive up here. When do you get here? What you said first? You're thinking maybe the front of the building, correct?
So, yeah. First,
take me through what happened when you got
here. So I drove. I was on the highway 41 for a bit, and then I got off at the location of his previous office. I don't know the address, but it must have been a similar address or something like that, because that's where Google Maps took me originally. And so I got there, noticed the office wasn't there, obviously, so I needed to get matches because I forgot them at home. So I just went to a quick trip, got the matches, and then I left and went to the actual location. And first I tried, looking at the door and seeing, if it would have been easily breakable, and I figured probably not. Then I went to one of the windows on the side, tried using a little glass breaker that's meant for car windows on my knife, and that didn't work. And I figured I'm not going to stand there for 10 minutes trying to bash the window in.
Yep.
Did the next best thing, because I was already kind of committed to it. I already done it, and I didn't really want to stop. So I just set the back of the building on fire.
Okay.
By the electrical stuff.
So is that
I was hoping there would be an electrical fire, and that would be bigger if that's what you're looking for intent-wise.
Okay. Did you dump that gas just on the back of the building, or on that unit there that was
on the unit, on the back of the building, kind of by where the wires are by the door, just kind of all in that back area. And I was going to try to lead it around to the front of the building, but I didn't do that because the wind was pretty bad. I didn't set myself on fire.
Are you the one that called in the fire then?
No, I wasn't.
No.
Somebody else called it in. I was just going to sit there and wait.
Okay.
Because I figured, eventually somebody's going to notice, so. I had no
Were you planning on staying here the whole time until?
Yeah, I had no intention.
So he had no plan whatsoever to even try to escape. So he knew he was never going to be able to escape. So he just was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna go to jail and start my little time period and just get out." Yeah.
Escaping or anything like that.
I don't even think he's actually maybe a progressive. He might even just be an accelerationist, just flat out. He just seems to be more of an accelerationist. I know it's not everything about being progressive, but I think he's just probably an accelerationist. That's what it seems to be.
It was entirely my fault. There's nobody else who did it. So it was me. I intentionally did it. There was nobody else that was responsible. And I didn't want to have a burden on anybody else thinking that they had to defend me, like my family or whatever. So I just stayed in the area and waited.
Okay. Like I said, man, everyone has their own opinions and stuff, right? Okay, so I understand that. Obviously you're being very truthful with me. I really appreciate that, okay? Yep. That goes a long way, okay?
Yeah.
One question I do have for you again, we talked a little bit about consent to search the car again. Has your mind changed at all on that? Would you give us consent to search the car?
Honestly, I don't really want to. Besides me admitting guilt, I don't really want to make it any easier than it has to be. So, no.
Okay. So no consent to search the car? Okay.
I mean, for almost no apparent reason, I just ruined the course of my life, and so it almost feels like, you know, maybe I would have just rather.
But you're still alive, so that's the important thing.
Yeah, number one, we're glad you're alive. Number two, it sounds like you've been going through a pretty difficult time. So, you know, I'm sorry that you're feeling the way that you're feeling. I understand, you know, that like you said, you had some disagreements, or you weren't happy with the congressman's decisions or behaviors or actions. Can you elaborate a little bit more about what that, like what you're...
Yeah, so basically yesterday was also the day that that the ban that affected TikTok happened. And if it was just the banning of a single app, or if it was just, you know, TikTok going dark, that'd be one thing, you know, just a single app, you know. But it kind of, it signaled the fact that our government is pretty much unwilling to cooperate in almost every case. You know, you hear about government shutdowns happening all the time. You hear about, you know, they can never agree on anything, and except both houses almost unanimously agreed on this one bill to ban this social media platform and others like it, just because it's not owned by America and we can't control it. And I know the details themselves are more specific, but and so that kind of, it really, I guess, in the most basic way, it bugged me that that, you know, a person who, I think he voted this way in the House before the election even happened, but I wasn't really aware of it. A person who I had voted for now had, or not now had, but, you know, had acted in a way that I thought I was voting for the party that, you know, represented free speech and that have values, and I guess it's not really just a matter of what party it is, but just who the person is. And so that's, I guess, ultimately the main reason that I guess I chose him. But for the past while, I'd already been feeling kind of like that.
Sure. Is it something that you had thought about doing prior to last night?
I had thought, not in terms of like non-peaceful acts, even last night included. I used to do peaceful protests for other sorts of issues too, and I guess I just found that it wasn't really doing anything, so I figured, oh, why not just take the next step? And, you know, obviously I think that was a smart choice, but I did it anyways. I'm sorry, what was the question?
I guess just trying to understand, like, did you think about applying fire to the congressman's office?
Oh no!
Yesterday, last week.
That was kind of the first. That was kind of the first time that had kind of occurred, and it was mostly because, I mean, I was thinking about it, and I was kind of comparing it to, and other people were also kind of comparing the ban on TikTok to other, you know, events in somewhat recent history, I guess, from the last few hundred years. And, you know, obviously it's not the exact same thing, but they're kind of comparing it to, you know, times like, I don't know, and again, I definitely mean it's not the same thing, but like, you know, times like the French Revolution or the Boston Tea Party or something like that, where, you know, societies or people are rebelling against their government because they don't like them. And so I kind of compared it to that, and I was like, okay, so why don't, you know, I just do something like that? And so while that was, you know, part of the reason, and that was, I guess, the main reason that I chose Glenn Grothman's office, I mean, another part of it was just because, I mean, most of the time I don't even know, like, there's not even something concrete. Like in the past, there was some kind of cause, so now sometimes I just don't even know. It's just like all of a sudden I'm like, wow, you know, it's awful. And again, it doesn't excuse it, but, you know, that's part of it.
No, but it's difficult to navigate for you.
Yeah.
I guess in that state of mind yesterday, what did you want or hope your actions would do? Did you even
to begin with, I hoped that it would just kind of I didn't even know, like, send a message. I don't know what it would have even done, because, I mean, I'm sure he has insurance, he can just, or with the building has insurance, I can just fix it. Like, it's not going to actually do anything, it's only going to affect myself, so.
Okay.
I mean, and I knew that when I did it, and I don't know why I didn't really think about it more than just that. So, I mean, it seems entirely meaningless. I don't know.
Well, you had mentioned, like, kind of likened it to, like, the idea of, like, a Boston Tea Party or something.
Right, just kind of like a protest, like a message.
Like that it would, like, invigorate more.
Maybe not necessarily.
Discord.
I don't know necessarily invigorate, but just kind of contribute to, I guess, if there's other people doing the same thing. I'm not sure if there is. That wasn't really part of the idea. It was just, that I felt like at the time that it was just, something that made sense to do, but obviously didn't,
Anything else? We didn't make any promises. Did we treat you okay?
Yep. I know it'll be used, against me in law or court or whatever, and that's just how it goes. So.
I think both of us truly appreciate how easy it was to talk to you and how you take ownership of what's going on. Not many people in this world do that. And
well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I mean, it does go a while. It does go far for me. I mean, because not many.
Like, this guy just seems to be Linus Accelerations. He also just seems to have no direction or any point or like any hope of life. That just seems more like a reason just to do something. It's a real shame.
People just take ownership of what they did, and that you're asking what ramifications am I looking at, and yet you still are very honest with us. You opened up about your mental health, and I think that goes to show your honesty and willingness to talk. And
well, thanks. I appreciate that.
It's kind of refreshing.
I guess I'm glad that I could be that then.
And human to human, I'm glad that you're alive.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Because that's a decision that look at. Can you imagine what your relatives, how that would have affected them? Affected us.
Yeah.
Having to sit there and deal with a death that I've seen tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that would have. I mean, it would have been absolutely awful.
Yeah.
But absolutely,
you don't really think about that when it happens. I guess. No. Yeah. No. I guess.
Ultimately, the suspect was charged with 4 counts: arson of a building without the owner's consent, making terrorist threats, attempted burglary of a building or dwelling, and criminal damage to property. The terrorist threat charge was dismissed early in the case. Court records show the suspect later entered pleas of not guilty by reason of mental disease or defect to the remaining counts, but later withdrew that plea. He eventually entered a no-contest plea to arson of a building without the owner's consent, a Class C felony. The court accepted the plea and found him guilty. The attempted burglary and criminal damage to property charges were dismissed, but read in, meaning the judge could still consider them at sentencing. The suspect was sentenced to 7 years in prison, followed by 7 years of extended supervision, with 410 days of sentence credit. He was also ordered to complete a mental health assessment and follow-up treatment, comply with any assessments or treatment required by supervision, have no contact with Congressman Grothman, his residence, or office, and have no contact with any office or person serving in a political capacity. Court records also show restitution was ordered in the total amount of $17,147.07, along with court costs and surcharges.
Shame. Kind of a boring video days.
If you clicked on this video, you probably...
What the fuck? Oh, right, I forgot. That was my to watch later list for guides on VTubers on how to set up a live 2D. That was me. Sorry. You get a quick break and I'll be right back and we'll continue on. fun. Now, we've seen enough videos of officers doing their jobs correctly. But what if we saw an incompetent officer? And which I think would be an absolute splendid thing. So we're gonna watch the most embarrassing moment of this cop's career, which will be very funny. In just a moment. Guys, I've only 3 more videos here. Hell yeah, boy. Hell yeah, more goy slop. Yeah, let's watch the most embarrassing moment of this cop's career. Now, that should be fun to watch, isn't it? Because now we see the opposite end of a competent police officer. A shit one.
Please, bro, stop! Stop, please! Get on the ground right now! Stop!
Oh my god.
This was supposed to be a simple intervention for this man walking along Interstate 5, risking his life and those of others. But by the time he was taken into custody, city and state troopers will have witnessed a Christmas they are not prepared for.
Please, bro, please!
Holy got pulled to the ground. Oh, that's the police officer.
Oh my god, he just stole the cop car!
Holy shit.
It began on the morning of December 25th, 2025, with a series of 911 calls reporting a man walking along Interstate 5 in King County, Seattle, Washington.
Hi, I'm on the I-5 North. I just passed exit 172. There's a gentleman walking on the freeway, and I just wanted to report it. Just
And with the sanitariums closed, they are free to walk amongst the public, and that's what happens.
concerned about his safety. He had his hood up, he was holding a red cup, and he was just kind of sitting along the guardrail and like looking across the freeway.
Both Washington State and Seattle troopers responded, expecting a routine call, completely unaware that this seemingly simple situation was about to spiral into something far more chaotic on this quiet holiday morning.
Aw man, not Christmas. Alright. He's here.
I'm Trooper Paniagua, State Patrol. You okay? What's going on?
I'm just stuck in Seattle.
You're just stuck in Seattle? Alright, well, unfortunately, you can't be on the highway here because people will. We get like a few 911 calls and we're gonna have to keep on checking on you, etc., etc. We also don't want you to get hit. Would you be able to wait away from the highway? Take this ramp?
I'll walk back.
I have to see you walking back. Sorry. See, these guys, man. They don't even stop for us.
Yeah, that's a little rude.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Sorry, we can't.
Really?
Our policy is better if we like, you know. That's how it is. Go ahead, man.
Alright, he's gonna sing a Rolo.
He's good. He's my homie.
How's it going?
What's up?
What's your name?
Dominic.
Dominic, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Let's walk on this side though.
You can see he's got a few screws loose, but he's not aggressive yet.
The suspect is 24-year-old Alexander Smith. And if the troopers believed this would be the last time they'd see Alex, they had no idea that some of their other colleagues would see him again in less than 2 hours, responding to the same complaint on the freeway.
Oh, 657 with him. He's walking backwards. They're walking northbound.
Oh no, woman officer.
Stop. Hey man! You can't have it on your freeway! You can't be on the freeway! We're concerned! Do you have any weapons on you? You have any weapons? Okay, just stay right there, okay? Do you want help? You're not in trouble, okay? Not
Okay, so this is the officer that he robs from.
We don't
Yeah.
want you on the freeway, okay?
She's pretty skittish too, yeah.
Okay, what's going on? What's your name? I'm Rachel. I don't.
I can't trust you.
Okay. Do you have any weapons on you? Okay, okay.
She's panicking already. Her voice fluctuating like
Can
that.
we give you a ride off the roadway? Where? Can we give you a ride off to the next exit?
No, it's not safe.
The next exit isn't safe?
No.
Why? Is there someone that's gonna hurt you off that exit? Okay, well I don't want to put you in an unsafe spot.
He's checked out.
Yeah.
Do you trust him?
No.
No?
I don't trust none of you guys.
Okay. Well, we're gonna try to get you off the freeway here because I don't want a car to hit you going 60 miles an hour. You know what I mean?
I'm fine. I'm trying to get safety, brother.
Okay, but we can't have you on the freeway though. You know what I'm saying?
That's the only way I can get safe.
Well, you have to be on city streets, so cars with sidewalks and everything. You know what I mean?
Brother.
So what do you want to do? We can give you a ride off the freeway. Where do you need to go?
We just want to get you off the freeway. You're trespassing right now, being on the freeway. Okay? We're trying to help you out by not doing anything else. We'll happily give you a ride off. Okay? We're more than happy to just drop you off the freeway. We can take you anywhere you want. Okay? But we just can't have you here on the freeway. Sorry?
You will not take me wherever I want.
I mean, the alternative is, do you want to go in handcuffs? We don't want to put you in handcuffs or anything. We would rather just have you just go in our car. We get you somewhere safe, anywhere you want.
This guy's completely checked
If
out.
you just go in our car, bro, like, if you want something warm, we can get you something warm. If you want something to drink, we can get you something to drink. Like, we get something, you know what I mean? But we just can't have you on the freeway.
What happened?
You are mad.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at you. We're just trying to get you safe.
We're not mad, brother. We just want to get you somewhere safe, bro. Anywhere. We just cannot, no matter what, we just cannot have you walk on the freeway. Like, that's going to be a no. Like, we're not going to let you walk on the freeway. But we will allow you to get in our car. We won't make you go in the car, but we'll allow you to get in our cars.
Or if you don't really want to ride with us, we can block the traffic until you get the right shoulder, and you can continue walking off the next exit, and we'll follow you to make sure no one hurts you. Okay?
Will you follow me home? No.
Where's home at? Where's home? Where's home at? Where's home? Stanwood?
This is a little...
Stanwood? Where's that? Is that north or south? North? Okay. Well, we wouldn't be able to go all the way to Stanwood, but we can at least like get you like... Yeah, to the light rail station, which goes all the way to Linwood now. Or we can get you down to 99 Aurora Avenue, and that will take you all the way north, up north, all the way up there. Or we can stop all the traffic for you, stop all these cars completely, and then what is it called? Have you just walk across to the shoulder, and just we'll slowly follow you off the freeway. That is an option, okay? But we cannot continue just sitting here and be going back and forth like this.
He's not going to
So
respond.
what one would you like? Would you like a ride, or would you like to continue walking?
I'll walk.
Okay.
You'll walk off?
Okay. Can you wait till we block the traffic? And so that way you can cross over?
What she's saying is just wait until we block the traffic, and then we'll tell you, okay, hey, you're good, you can walk across, okay? But until then, don't move or anything, okay? Just
all this management for someone who should be in a sanitarium. Like, you can see how checked out he is. This is not even me going, like, put the dumb retards in the asylum yet. This is literally me just telling you, this guy's not there and he should not be wandering the streets at all.
We'll stop all these cars, and then once we get them stopped, then we'll have you move over to the right shoulder, okay?
We got left lane. Dom and I will move over to the right lane.
Okay, sounds good.
That turbo diesel whistle has gotta be. It hurts my ears, but it's gonna be painful for being right up against it.
Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's walk over. Come on. Come on, walk over. Walk over. Come on. Walk over, walk over. Okay, we're good. And then we're gonna
walk with me and talk real quick.
She's gonna be with you. My car's all the way back there, okay? He just wants if you can just roll down your side window and then he will walk alongside with you. Okay, she'll have her window open. We'll continue walking with you, okay? I'm just gonna grab my car.
You're okay, man. You're okay. You're okay. Just keep walking.
Torture me.
Just keep walking, okay?
Okay, what in his delusions? I'm curious who he's thinking is going to torture this.
Do you want to go to the hospital? No? Okay.
Are you sure you don't want us to give you a ride, bro? Because that exit is hella far. Like, it's gonna be a long-ass walk.
Please just let me walk.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to keep walking or you want me to give you a ride, brother? You want to keep walking or you want me to give you a ride?
If I can sit in the front seat, sure.
It's against our policy, but I won't put cuffs in you or anything. I'll just have you sit in the back, but no cuffs.
Yeah, but there's, can't get out from the inside.
No, I'll open it. I promise you I'll open it. I'll open it.
No, you won't.
I swear to God, I'll open it. I promise you, brother. It's a holiday today. I wouldn't lie to you. I swear I'll open it.
This is what I deserve. I didn't do anything, brother.
No, I mean, I'm saying you did.
No one's being aggressive with you, man.
Oh, no. But I'm more than happy to give you a ride, bro. Like, and I'm not gonna put cuffs on you. I promise I'll open the door.
As the troopers follow Alex closely, continuing to convince him to ride with them, he refuses to budge, and after a short while, he decides to stop again, once more forcing the troopers to impede traffic.
So when we came to a stop on the right shoulder to our gate. What's going on? You said you wanted to talk, right? What's going on? So my name, I didn't even introduce myself. My name's Abdul. I go by AB.
I figured he'd be. He does.
Okay? Audio and video, okay?
He can tell he's American born, but you can tell he's Somalian. You can very much tell he's Somalian.
We're with the State Patrol. I never asked you at all. Like, what was your name? Your first name? What's your first? Jackson? Alex. Nice to meet you, Alex.
Also, the Hispanic officer you could tell was also, that's very much the second language, which is kind of weird considering their area. So very diverse traffic stop, crew here. But my thing is that none of them really seem able to, and I guess it's also a softer city too, where policy is you can't be as harsh with them to get them into the car. Ideally, not slap cuffs, but you might have to. You'd have a better policy to get this guy wrangled up and thrown into an asylum just to get checked out because he's clocked out mentally. Ooh, it's a full moon tonight too. Wow, I'm looking at this. Beautiful.
That right there is our lieutenant.
Yeah, she's our boss.
So I don't want you to get freaked out or anything. Yeah, that's like she's our sergeant's like supervisor. So she's above all of us. I know you said you wanted to talk. Are you sure you don't want to hop in? I'll drop you off right in front of the train station, bro. Like I won't put you in handcuffs or anything. Okay? As soon as we get to the train station, which is literally, we'll make a right over here, go through the light, we'll make one of the first lefts right there, and then there's a drop-off zone. I'll drop you off right there.
Sorry, I'm just a little tired.
Oh yeah, it's understandable.
Yeah, that's fine.
I know I'm a piece of shit.
No.
Wasting your guys' time.
Nope, you're not wasting our time, brother.
Okay.
As far as I know.
And know your mental state. You know you're a piece of shit in your mind. I know he's not necessarily right, but if you think you're a piece of shit, then try to rectify that on the spot.
No, you've been really nice to us and been very respectful. So you're not.
Who I am.
I know you're not a piece of shit. Okay, you're a respectful guy. Okay.
You want to put this over you? Just so it helps the rain a little bit. It's a blanket. Yeah. Got you.
It's okay.
I got you, brother. No worries. You're not burdening us, okay? You're not burdening us at all.
As Alex begins walking again, none of the troopers realize that he is only moments away from carrying out a wild plan. One that is about to turn this simple intervention into a complete shit show.
Oh boy.
What's up? Huh?
Train's not moving, right?
You said the train is moving, bro. We're literally looking at it right now on the thing. It comes every 15 minutes. There's one going every. There's only one train that's stationary right now that's out of maintenance, but there's 3 tracks. The center one, there's the train that's in the center is not moving at all, but the ones going north and southbound are moving. The ones going up north and the ones going south to SeaTac Airport and down to Federal Way are moving as well. We're almost there, bro. We're just gonna have you just keep walking a little bit more. We're almost there. Or we can have you hop in the back of the car. But we're at a point now where we cannot keep going back and forth, okay? Because we're putting ourselves in danger as well, and you're putting yourself in danger as well. Okay, we're being very, very, very nice to you right now. Please, like, I'm just trying to get you off the road, but that's really all it is. And she even offered you to take you all the way to Stanwood, to where you're trying to get to. Our supervisor, she said she can take you all the way to Stanwood. We can't even do that, but she's able to do that, you know?
I don't want us to get hit, okay? Like my supervisor said, we just lost one of our own who got hit for being on the side of the road.
We lost one of our troopers like this, so that's why we don't want to.
And I don't want to lose anybody else, okay?
Including you, okay?
So can we please walk off or get a ride?
You can hop in the back, warm up a little bit. We'll get you to the train station, get you your ticket, and then we'll let you out of the car. I'm being like so like for real with you right now.
You guys are being very nice. I don't deserve it, okay? And I understand that, right? I understand.
You can say you don't deserve it, but we still have a job to do.
Yep.
And we still have a duty to make sure that you're okay and to protect you. Okay? We're not gonna leave. We're not gonna leave here and just let you wander. Okay?
Let's just get out of here, man. We can either walk or we can drag you. Let's just go get off the freeway.
Look, the train is running. You see it too? It's moving right now. So hey. So that's the reason, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so either 2 options right now. Well, either we will put you in the car, or you will
I can't even
walk
imagine
off.
what he's
Okay,
thinking,
that's where we are
what this
now,
whole
okay?
thing is designed to do in his head.
That was it, okay?
I was just looking.
Okay, you're good. Let's keep walking off, okay?
All right, next time we might have to ITA him, okay? Because this is going to be too much, and he's obviously going through something. I don't want to deal with him getting hit or one of us get hit.
Yep, fair enough. Now look at the young officer.
By now, the troopers have already noticed Alex's concerning behavior and are worried that his actions may cost him his life and someone else's. But as they rush to stop him, they don't yet know that Alex has something else planned that is about to put one of them in great danger.
Where Washington will start from there. Your overall takeaway for Josh Johnson. I mean,
hey, stop! Hey, stop! Stop!
No.
7-0 Seattle. The pedestrian just ran into traffic right now. He's on the main line. If we can get another unit, he's standing in lane 1 right now. Hey, get off the road! Get off the road! Get off the road, please! Please! Please, bro, please! Stop, please! Please, stop! Please! Please, bro, stop! Stop, please! So I'm giving him commands right now. He's refusing. All traffic is stopped on the main line. Hey! Please stop!
What the hell is this? Is it a suicide attempt?
Bro, please!
It's gotta be a suicide attempt or something.
Stop!
Either that or he just wants to cause chaos.
Stop! Stop!
No, not suicide.
Stop! Stop, bro, please! Get on the ground now, you're gonna get tased. Stop! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Please get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground right now! Stop!
Here we go.
So he's running across the southbound lanes right now.
Okay, does he get hit? Does he get hit? No. Nope. Didn't get hit. Shit. That would have helped. That would have ended this quickly.
Left shoulder in the southbound lanes.
Because at this point, imagine all the money being wasted on this shit. A sanitarium would have fixed this problem right up, but no, we gotta be nice and cuddly. We can't have those sanitariums. What about the 1% of abuse? Yeah, well, now look at all the fucking migrants abusing people in their elderly homes and the hospitals and the nurses doing sexual abuse in the hospitals. It isn't gonna change, but sanitariums were very low in percentile of abuse, but oh no.
Traffic control or stop sign.
Get off the road!
Nope. Woman officer. Here we go.
Get off the road!
Left shoulder.
Yeah, get off the road!
Female officer.
Yeah, you are. Here, get off.
Please, bro.
Get off the road.
Please,
Get
bro.
off the road.
Please.
Go. Holy shit.
Yep.
No! No! No!
Oh, you just lost your job. No. Should have done that in the first place.
Patrol 657, he just took 6-9's, he's in 6-9's patrol car, he just assaulted her.
Oh god. This is why you should have a female majority staff police force, or even almost half staffed. Oh, fuck. The rationale reasoning behind this was absolutely stupid. And there's a group of them too, all in the same one, and then just... Oh, great, now they're panicking. Oh, Lord.
1265, he just stole 6-9's patrol car.
While the lieutenant's body camera does not capture the full impact of what Alex has just done, several witnesses on the highway record the car theft and attempt to help her.
He just got attacked.
Police car on the other side.
He got pulled to the ground. Oh, that's the police officer. That's the police officer. He just stole the car. Oh, shoot.
Hi, do you need help?
Yeah, call 911.
Oh my god, he just stole the cop car.
Given how quickly the situation has escalated, both Seattle and Washington patrol units are immediately dispatched to the location to chase his ass down. But it is
Dude, it's Seattle and Washington. You can't be aggressive with these retards. You know when they do hand shit like this.
not going to be easy.
So I have eyes on him. I'm still northbound. He's crossing towards the right shoulder.
Paniqua. Paniqua. This guy could hardly speak English shit.
5802 this morning.
$1253 Seattle. Verify he stole a patrol car?
Where is he?
He stole my patrol car.
6-9 patrol car.
Jump in.
Stole my patrol car. He stole my patrol car.
Yeah, you said that enough times, lady. Guess what?
He's not-
You fucked up. You shouldn't have done that.
My patrol car is headed north.
Does anybody have eyes on the vehicle? Do you have eyes on the vehicle?
Negative. No eyes on the vehicle. North 5, Falls Barn.
It's on the camera north from 175th.
Alright, let's get some actual officers up at the situation
Yeah, I'm
here.
gonna take east. Cloud Board.
I don't think he's figured out to turn the lights off yet, so that's a good thing.
From 230th.
There he is.
Son of a...
There's a few looms different.
Fucking hell.
Does any unit have 6-9?
My phone's in there.
802 has 6-9.
I do. 802. She's riding with me.
Hey, so both my phones are in there, and then I have a Find My Phone app on it for my personal phone. Will you look up my emergency contact will you look up my emergency contact?
I guess that's okay. I guess it's decent enough that she has that set up. There we go. Light's still on.
1265, yeah, I got on 69. He is going east on 33rd Street, left lane. He's coming at you, 802.
1265 has visual coming at 802, 1156.
He has the ability to fit that. Hit it.
He's in lane 1.
Passing 184 is in lane 1, 1157. Passing 184 is in lane 1, 1157.
I'll be secondary behind 1265. I'll be calling it. We're continuing southbound Alderwood Mall Parkway, approaching Beach Road, speed 61 miles an hour.
Verify limit speed for a pit.
There's no limit! Hit the car! We're making a right turn now on Alderwood Mall Boulevard from Alderwood Mall Parkway.
Go back to that.
Verify limit speed for a pit.
Verify limit speed for a pit.
There's no limit! Hit the car!
I love that. Just, you have like all these like, you have some of the officers like, oh, be safe by the books. And you got like all these, we saw the you know, the fucking, Captain Planet's, Planeteers of like fucking squad of officers that led up this whole shit show. And then you just have just this random, probably local to this area who's tired of all this diversity shit. It's just like, fucking hit it!
Verify limit speed for a pit.
There's no limit! Hit the car!
He just wants this over with now.
We're making a right turn now on Alderwood Mall Boulevard from Alderwood Mall Parkway. Hit it! Hit it!
Yeah, just do it. Go for the kill.
I'm gonna try to go in for a pit. We made a right-hand turn. We're going southbound 44th Avenue West, getting back onto southbound I-5 right now. Hit the car!
And then this guy's on his way there, and for the kill, if they're not going to do it, he's going to do it.
As Alex continues to drive recklessly on the highway, units are growing desperate to stop him in his tracks, and they won't have to wait much longer.
Go for it, man. Overshot.
You just dodged me. I'm gonna attempt it again. We're still southbound, north of.
Just slam for the rear fender. Go for the fucking rear fender. Throw that shit.
20th.
Throw that shit sideways.
We're between the left lane and lane 2.
There's all the cops. Wait, go back. There's undercover. So I told you before, sometimes these guys with the undercover cops, Trooper Coyle in here, the undercover cops will sometimes have confiscated chargers, or they won't do the challenge. They'll pick up confiscated chargers, and if they're Hellcats, they'll debadge them and integrate them into their fleets. I'm not sure this one actually is one, or it's a scat pack or anything of the sort. But this one's too flashy, in my opinion. Either it's a personal vehicle or it's a confiscated one that's turned undercover. No, he's flying escort. That's it.
1265, 701 pitted.
That's it.
Vehicle pitted.
Attaboy, Koy Ying.
Get out the car now!
Yeah, let's look at her. There you go. The fool. The clown.
Get the hands up! Open the door, motherfucker! Open the door! Open the door! You're about to get blasted! Open the door! Open it! I need to unlock it. Open it! Right now! Okay, I need to unlock it. Open it! Right now! Get it out! You better open it! Okay. Open the door! I need to unlock it. I don't know how to unlock it.
Bullshit, you don't.
gotta get on box. Put your damn car in the car.
Just pop him already. Do it. Kill him. He's got no point to live.
Get out the car.
There's no duel.
Get out. Do it now. Get on the belly. Get on the belly. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Guys, he's under power. He's under power. Get your hands up. He's under power. He's out of the car. Get your hands out. No, no, no. Someone got his helmet. Yep, got him. Motherfucker.
I love this. I like joying. Because like all the other ones are like freaking out, have their like hyper, you know, before hyperventilating, and they're all like freaking out. This guy is just like raw, just raw fury.
Stay still, motherfucker. Pick the wrong guy. You guys got it? Settles. Start aid, get cautionary, get another cuff. Secondary. Got it.
There we go.
Stay the still. Unit 13, we have one in custody, one in control. 754 taking the corner. Where my glasses? Recovery position. Let's roll him over, let's roll him over. Let's roll him over.
AB, come here. Wait, you good?
Yeah.
Alright, let me check on you real quick.
Come on. Yes.
Let's sit him up on the curb. What hurts?
Nothing, bro. This doesn't. I got hit hard by the airbag. Yeah.
Alright, relax.
Okay, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay.
While the chase finally comes to an end, the entire force still has a lot to process. And most importantly, understand what pushed him to make this dangerous decision. But the answer to that won't come until later.
Okay.
You okay? Yeah, so airbags got me really good.
Anything I can do for you?
No, thank you, sir. I'm just gonna try. You have paper towels in your car by chance?
I don't have any paper towels, but I have a hand towel.
Sure, I'll take it.
You know what? I'll say for Officer Abdullah, he did do a good pit. I will admit that was a good strike. He did get him where he should have. I know the first dodge was like a fluke, and then he hit him where exactly he needed to, and then went in and crushed in that door. That was a good second strike. I will give kudos to that. And you know he's taking pretty solidly the fact that he got shot with the airbag. Those airbags can hit you with some serious force sometimes. Good on him, man.
All right? Yeah, I just.
You all right?
Bit energetic. Alright, the hug squad's here.
Alright?
Yes, sir.
You good? All that matters.
Over.
Dude, I wouldn't. He was going. We didn't want him to get hit, so I went to go like grab him so he wouldn't get hit, and he just.
You opened your door.
Threw me down.
102. Make sure 640s are out.
Do we want to get him in a car until aid gets here?
I was just getting irritated because no one could get it, so I just took the 44. Sorry.
Guy in like lane traffic.
You know, to tell us a woman officer's car with how dirty it is. I'm sorry, ladies. I've been enough inside your vehicles working on cars. You chicks do not keep your cars clean whatsoever.
Long story, but there was a pedestrian that was like running all over the road, so we went to get him. And he threw me on the ground and took my patrol car and like sped away, and so they just pitted him. Just like we're trying not to let him get hit, and they opened up the door to go grab him, and then he just threw him on the ground and like stole my patrol car.
And that's if I got punched in the face. But I get hit, I was like, ooh. Who hit you? No, the airbag. Oh. So like I put him the first time and his car like went like sideways and he was coming right at me.
Was this guy just running from you on the highways and he got in the car?
This is the weirdest thing. Like we're just trying to get him off the shoulder. We get on Northfield almost at the end of it, and then he just changed his mind. The whole thing he was trying to get to Stanwood. She offered him to even give him a ride to Stanwood, and he just refused. If he wants to either, he said, I want to sit in the front seat of the car, you know? And we're like, no, you're not gonna do that. And then as soon as like we're okay, let's get back. He starts walking. He says, nah, and just runs across. So I was like, this guy trying to kill
you know, like just going.
Commit suicide, but no.
So I was confused. Like I didn't even hear that part of like, oh crap, like he's. I thought he took your car for a second. I was like, what? Like I was like, what happened?
You okay?
Yeah. Sucks.
You okay, though? That's all that matters. You want to sit in my car and stay dry?
I mean, at this point, I mean, it just sucks. But there was like either that or he was gonna get hit by a car. I mean, he was like running like Frogger across like all the lanes. It was just like, I finally just got the point where it's like, yeah.
Little emailer 2001 1218.
Hey, everyone's okay. What's going on?
Oh, it worked out.
We can talk after once the cameras go off if you want.
I feel like I'll wait till we get done.
With Alex finally in custody, the troopers are getting closer to understanding what pushed him to this point, but his answers won't be what they expected.
Has he been identified yet?
One of the officers was trying, but I don't know if
All right, we'll see.
We didn't identify him, right? No, he said his wallet in a pocket somewhere, but can't really find it. And he doesn't really want to tell us his name because he's not proud of it, but I told him it's not going to hurt anything.
All right, man, we have to know your name and date of birth so we can, you know, check on you. Would you be able to tell me your name, please?
You know who I am, man.
No, I don't.
No, he doesn't.
Honestly?
Honestly, like,
promise.
honestly, I promise for Christmas that I don't know who you are. I just see you for the first time ever.
No, I saw you earlier today, man.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's your first name?
Say you had ID on you? It's somewhere, man.
We're gonna find it anyway.
That's fine. I don't want to say it. You don't want to it's not any disrespect towards you guys at all. All right, man. I need you to stand up real quick. Can you do that for me? All right. On 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Thank you. No, it's right here, I think.
There's a lot of cops here.
Well, yeah, you kind of caused a big ruckus.
There's still a lot of cops here?
That,
No, you caused the shit.
Is that bothering you?
No. I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
You guys think I'm a piece of shit?
Do you think you're a piece of shit?
I would talk to him.
Mistakes in my past that I don't remember.
Yeah.
Right? Necessarily.
Yeah. I mean, everybody makes mistakes.
No, don't give him that credence.
Try to take 405, so I hopped in the 405.
Man, I was this close to going up to pitting it.
You were so close.
I was about to pit it because I was like, why is he not pitting this fucking car? Let's pit this guy, man. Oh, I threw the spikes too.
The magnet on your seat back.
I threw the spikes, and I didn't even know it was the LT's car. I was looking at one of our cars, so I threw it, and I see just the front lights chirping, and I was like, oh, that's him. I threw it. He went around it.
Can you explain to me what happened?
I ran away.
Okay.
Because I was genuinely scared.
Genuinely scared.
Yeah.
Okay. Did anyone say anything to you before this happened, or?
No.
Okay. All right. So you're genuinely scared, but after you were out of the vehicle, any reason why you didn't? Is there anything that could have been done differently to make you more compliant? In general, yeah, when you got out of there, you were told that it didn't end there once the vehicle.
Oh no! When I went there, then if he was recording, he's like, "Get the out of the car! I'm gonna smoke you."
Okay. I did.
So I said, "Okay, I understand. I don't know how to unlock it though. It was covering it."
All right. Any questions, comments? Anything?
Okay, so we just got pulled over. Yeah, the guy did tell him, and rightfully so, told him he's gonna pop his ass in.
I feel like something crazy always happens on Christmas.
Yeah, it's always the holiday.
What a day. What a Christmas, dude.
How, dude?
Huh?
How, dude?
Jeez, Merry Christmas, huh?
Don't seem very merry, man. Man, you jinxed us, dude. I didn't jinx us.
As the incident at the scene winds down, Alex is eventually brought to the station for questioning, where detectives still hope to find the answers they've been looking for. But while Alex is cooperative, getting him to actually answer their questions is a whole other struggle.
You mentioned
this guy's not mentally right.
That used it. How long have you been using it?
Not like maybe twice.
What is it?
Mentioned to troopers that used it. How long?
Oh, of course, methamphetamines.
Not like maybe twice,
Maybe
or
twice.
3 times, or 4 times, maybe 5 times. Okay, like not like going and buying it more than. I told the other guys a different story.
The numbers keep accelerating. He's done.
You know, I was kind of
times.
in shock. I made a mistake. I was looking out for myself. I was being selfish, right? You know, so.
You want to talk to us about the mistake and kind of fill us in? We've heard little bits and pieces, but we don't really know the whole story yet about what happened. We'd love to hear your side of it.
I don't know. I was just being brought to the train station. Didn't want to go to the train station. My own personal reason, because I had just smoked, right? So I'm like paranoid and all weirded out. And that stuff happens when you smoke that stuff, right? You know.
I wouldn't
And
know.
so the officer just contacted you. And you
No, he was trying to tase me. I ran away. I was not trying to get tased because I've never been tased before. I was scared. I was scared, honestly. The whole moment, right? I was scared, okay?
Alex admits to his guilt and even apologizes for stealing the lieutenant's car and injuring her, but he doesn't give any other reasons for his actions. But just when he is going to be transferred to jail, Alex suddenly feels disappointed in himself.
All right, kiddo.
Hey man, Alex, are you ready to go or not?
I can't see that shit, bro.
What?
I can't see that, bro.
You can see?
I can't.
With your eyes you cannot see?
No. Yeah. Well.
Do you want me to assist you? We're just gonna walk into a car. It's like 15 feet away. What's up?
I can't process this shit.
You don't have to process anything, you just have to walk to a car.
And I'm angry.
Alright.
But it's my fault. I just don't know how this is the craziest I've ever heard. I don't know how to process it.
Alright. I'll be back in a second, okay? Can you put over the radio and see if anybody's available to come help me with the suspect? He stated that he's angry, so I probably need another unit just to be safe.
Ultimately, Alexander Smith was charged with felony second-degree robbery, vehicle fleeing eluding an officer causing property damage, theft of a motor vehicle, assaulting a police officer, and misdemeanor driving
So what did the police officer get for a mistake?
under the influence. Alex was found incompetent to stand trial and is currently undergoing mental health treatment. His next court date is scheduled for April 30th, 2026, and if found guilty, he could face up to 15 years in prison.
Yeah, unlikely. Actually, no, he's white. Yeah, then he probably will. Anyway, moving on. You guys want to see one more before we go and call it? Or do we just... It's 10:09. Let's keep going with it. Cocky Teen, brilliant play escape plan ruins his life in minutes. Let's see that. Okay. So we're gonna see a teenager. This time it's no racial one. With a lovely girlfriend on his back, and a motorcyclist too. And he's gonna commit a kamikaze act, isn't he?
Yeah, there's a cop, by the way.
Yep, little shit.
When a sergeant spots a group of bikers performing stunts on a busy road, he initiates a traffic stop, but he doesn't realize they have no intention of cooperating, especially one teen who will do anything to flaunt his stunts right in front of them.
Yep, already has the thing on.
Come on, come on!
Wiggers, man. Redneck too. Lovely.
It begins around 6:42 p.m. on March 12, 2024, in the Port Orange area of Volusia County, Florida, where a sergeant observes 3 sport bikes popping wheelies and riding on their rear tires. But as he initiates a traffic stop, he has no idea the pursuit is about to stretch across counties, and that one teen biker in particular has no intention of stopping.
Yeah, they're continuing north. That's what I've got. I have no idea I'm back here, so I'm just gonna watch a little bit.
Copy. Just advise if you need a second.
Soon the three bikes come to a stop at a traffic signal, and the sergeant notes down 2 license plates, while the third, a black bike, has no tag.
I'm just watching 3 motorcycles that were reckless on Dunlop doing wheelies, and one of them's got a tag on it, Will Run. He went 12F from a beach unit last week, so I was just trying to see if I could get him a parking lot.
Okay, let me know. Can you help? The plate on a gray bike reading Will Run. The plate on a gray bike
Okay.
reading Will Run stands out because the sergeant recognizes it as the same vehicle that had fled from deputies during Bike Week, held just 1 week earlier from March 1st to 10th.
Just went through the light.
The teen riding that bike is 19-year-old Ashton, and just like before, he has no intention of stopping,
Well, of
already
course he's
setting his
Ashton.
plan in motion the moment he realizes the sergeant is following them.
UW bikes too.
Yeah, it looks like it's WILLRUN, but I'm not even sure it's a legit plate. It may just be
A fake plate.
plate that he made.
I copy, yeah, because that plate comes back on the black Chevy 2-door. It's expired.
I think I got an opportunity to grab the guy with the Will Run plate. They're stuck to the light here at ISB.
Hey, we can go both ways. Either we can take 415 there, or we can take this way there. Yeah, that's a cop, by the way.
I copy. Do you want me to have the tuner through your way?
But Ashton and another biker quickly sense the sergeant's intentions and take off before he can stop them, leaving the third rider behind.
Oh boy.
Turn your bike off. All right, the Will Run guy is eastbound on ISB 12F. I've got one of them now. Driver's license, registration, insurance card. What did I do? I watched you do a wheelie on Dunlawton with her on the back. I got him. Who's the guy you're riding next to?
I don't know them. I met up with them randomly and we were gonna go to the gas station.
Which gas station?
Bullshit, you don't know him, but yeah.
Huh?
Bucky's.
Whenever 10, just confirming you're at code 4.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm code 4. I've got one stop. The Will Run guy and the other guy took off eastbound. Supposedly they're all headed towards the Bucky's, but there's no telling now.
I don't know them. I apologize.
Nope.
Where's your registration at?
I'm all legal. I was being dumb, man.
Yeah, you were being dumb.
At least this one
What are
is.
you gonna do when she dies because you go too far and she falls off the back?
Whatever.
That's like a $1,200 ticket. So.
I'll check the.
He's got his Yamaha here.
All I got on him is riding a wheelie, but the Will Run guy, I came that close to grabbing him.
So he's doing a wheelie with
her on the back. Oh yeah. How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
But for Ashton, simply escaping the police isn't enough. He wants to show them how hard it will be to catch him, and he turns back to put on a show.
Now, the thing with sport bikes is, depending on the CC, he might have a higher CC bike. I mean, these things can top up at nearly 200 miles per hour sometimes. Though I'm gonna bet he's probably got like a mid-range bike, so it's probably topped up at like 140. Nonetheless, he is going to be a flying because the acceleration is known on these bikes. That's the main thing with sport bikes, you go for acceleration, not for top speed. He's gonna be a little shit to catch. Yep, he speaks like a wigger. Lovely.
I pulled into, just pulled in.
But serious, Kovac, weren't you a former straight racer? Yeah, well, one of my life was. And I had very specific areas I'd race in. There was no cops, there was no people, there was not even no homes. It was a little backwoods valley. So you're doing, Lolly was doing a stream currently, it's a chat discussion. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we're gonna like a couple more videos on calling it a night, but we're watching a couple wiggers here acting up on sport bikes. But my point is that when I used to street race myself, I was a very diligent driver. In fact, a lot of us in that group were, and most of them were actually decades older than me half the time. I think the oldest guy was a 60-year-old plus accountant who retired, driving a Lotus Exige. But we would race against each other, and it was very straightforward, very set times, and very much we go by the book of how we do things. I am disgusted, especially by this type of behavior on public thoroughfares like this. That's why I always recommend people to read the manga over before you start doing car racing, because if you're ever to practice on the street, because track days are expensive, I will admit that. If you are practicing on the street, over basically tells you in the first couple chapters who is the problem with the racing scene. That's it's explained very clearly by Aika Katayama. But these little shits are a problem.
Wall real quick. You passed. I see you passing. I saw you. I'm catching up. I saw you.
Oh, they are right there. The other two are going to come back.
Come on.
Bullshits.
They're back eastbound doing wheelies down ISB.
I hope someone turns them into fucking pavement paint. These guys are menace to society. Oh yeah, there's a movie reference, but yeah. I hope they get turned to fucking asphalt paint. It's these little fucks I hope that get smeared across the asphalt. I'd love to see the gore footage afterwards. Cause a problem for actual car and bike enthusiasts. Little fucking twats.
As the off-duty lieutenant decides to take off after Ashton and his companion, the sergeant decides to stay back to gather as much information as he can from the third rider, hoping to learn where the group might be headed and where they can find Ashton.
You know he'll be back. Oh, I'm going to go yoke him off that bike. I was hoping that I could hold him down. I'm trying to get everyone over here.
Speaking of, I'm legit shocked the amount of people in PR that go biking and then only wear safety vests for Puerto Rico that wear safety vests for the night. Well, I mean, Puerto Rico, they do tricks in the middle of the night in traffic. H250. I've watched enough favela scooter chases. I've watched enough Thailand racing. I've watched enough bike races in like South American and Southeast Asian nations. I don't think anyone down there really gives a shit about safety equipment or safety vests, especially if you're gonna be doing tricks and shit like this. If you're acting like a delinquent, you're gonna just be doing weird shit.
With him?
Oh, you're gonna be doing shit like that doesn't involve safety precautions at all.
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna stroke him a wheelie ticket. Oh, I would 100%. 1166 with her on the back. Kidding me?
But once isn't enough, and Ashton decides to return to rub his escape skills in the face of the police.
She came back again to try and talk to us a little bit more.
You should have just slammed into him. See this little wigger? You should just ran him over with the fucking car.
And they're both now westbound.
Yeah, but like they still go in groups instead of right inside of groups. I'm shocked nobody's forcing any at least clothing. Well, days of decorum are long since gone. I just like, then they'll get skin grafted. Who will?
They might get on the 95.
With a nail wire, yeah. Honestly, I'm just saying, just tap them if you can with a car and just see them go flying. That'd be funny. There we go again.
One's a black crotch rocket, no tag visible. The other one's a silver one. Both wearing black helmets. So listen, man, no bullshit. You know this guy?
No, I promise you. So I went and got gas at some like Circle K or something. Some Circle K over on Port Orange. Off of US 1. I went and got gas there.
A black crotch what? We call them crotch rockets up here. It's a term. There's rice rocket and then there's just crotch rocket. Crotch rocket is a ubiquitous term for any sport bike, and rice rocket in particular is a subgenre for Japanese sports bikes. That's what they call them.
You guys showed up and you're like, hey, we're going to Bucky's. You want to ride with us? I'm like, sure. I don't do all that. I have my tag up. I'm all legal. I don't do all that stuff.
Yeah, we just did 166 miles per hour.
This is a citation for riding a wheelie. Okay? 30 days to take care of it, or they will suspend your driver's license. That's your key back. You need to understand something, young man. That was extremely dumb.
I know.
Okay?
No,
especially
you don't
with
know.
her on the back. You want to go out and yourself, don't
Yeah.
run your bike into a tree.
Thank you. Yeah, go send yourself to a fucking tree. Don't take two people. Don't take another
But when
person.
you have somebody on the back, it's a whole different story.
Is there any way you can lessen this at all?
There's no way I'm going to lessen
No,
it.
don't weasel your shit out of this, man. You're a grown adult. Suck it up. Lay off the vape, lay off the drinking for a while. $150 for a wheelie, man. No, it's 1,200. AG50, it's 1,200 because he was going 166 miles per hour. Also had her on the back and was popping wheelies. They hit him with a $1,200 fine.
Okay? So, you need to knock it off. Next time it may not be as nice. Okay?
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
The sergeant finds out that the group was headed to a convenience store in Daytona Beach. As more units are alerted about Ashton and his companion, several deputies join the chase. But they don't yet realize that despite their best efforts, this pursuit is far from over.
That's why I say fleets should be swapping in some higher performance vehicles and smaller, more nimble cars to run these intercepts, and also get rid of the chopper bikes and or cruiser bikes and get some high-speed interceptor patrol bikes.
Hey, Bucky's, I'll be following for these two motorcycles, and I do not have a radio with me.
Yes, sir. So I wrote this kid a ticket. I'm working my way up to you. I'm going to come up Williamson in case they decide to spin back around down here and taunt us some more.
I could have taken the one out at the light, but I didn't want to crash my car. So
I wouldn't have wanted to crash my car either, but...
Yeah, that wouldn't have gone well. With me being off duty, but I'll just off that bike if he's sitting in one of these.
All right, I'm heading up that way.
Oh, yeah, they're all pissed.
7736 is coming up to Technology Boulevard right now. He's turning up. He's coming up to LPGA right now, center lane. Fast lane, nice and smooth.
Now, do you remember? Now, I have to ask you this: if $200 for a wheelie is steep, HU50, the charge is big. He has a passenger on the back, and he's going 166 miles per hour. 166. Okay, miles per hour. That's from what I gathered. Now, on top of all this too, another thing I want to mention about this little twat, these two little twats that they're going after right now, is that they're probably inspired by the hood rats of New York that do swimming in Manhattan's traffic on the highway and cause disturbances. And this is the ones like kick streamers, like the nuisance streamers, and like all those other type of streamers will go along with for rides. Basically, these fuckers are inspired by that. because there is merch and money to be made in that type of thing. Though thankfully it's being cracked down harder, but the problem is though is that the problem with crackdowns is that while it might seem nice on paper, it also afflicts normal enthusiasts like myself.
Heading up to the red light at 95 and LPJ.
While units desperately hit the gas to catch up with the lieutenant already in pursuit of Ashton, the teen appears more thrilled by the chase than anything else, weaving dangerously through traffic at high speeds and putting the lives of others on the road at risk.
Come here. I'm like, no. You think we're really gonna come? I knew it too. I'm like, bro, there's a cop. Yeah, I saw that.
Did they go to the Buc-ee's?
Yeah, might as well. I said might as well.
Yeah, just be safe.
Yeah.
As Ashton and the other biker stop at a gas station, the lieutenant quickly catches up and attempts to block the black bike with his vehicle, but once again, Ashton and his friend manage to flee, only making the situation worse.
We've been southbound from the 268 on 95. We haven't passed the motorcycles yet, so they likely did get off at LBJ. They're at Buc-ee's. One's fleeing out of the parking lot, one's looping back around the parking lot. If I can get some additional units. I still got Will.
Buc-ee's sponsored chase, yep. Good to see Buc-ee's up here.
If I can get additional unit here, we can get him off this bike. We're getting ready to get off right now, off the interstate.
We're behind him, coming up to the light, and he is getting on 95 northbound. Southbound.
136, Air 1. Check the Tomoka Farms area. He's probably going to get off right there at Tomoka Farms in 92.
Black sport bike with red wheels. He's got a black hoodie on with white markings on the back and a black hood. Or, I'm sorry, a black helmet. And he's got a GoPro camera on his own.
Hello? Sorry, I'm in the middle of trying to chase a motorcycle while I'm texting you.
Hey, just so you're aware, we have a 12F going up and down 95. It's going back down towards south, just so you're aware.
Yeah, they notified us on the radio.
Okay.
Units going out there. Just hopefully everyone can get up so they can track these.
All right, I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Yep.
Bye.
Boy, the camera, no, he's down there. He's way down there. Way down where? Like, no, straight. Like where that semi-truck was, I just seen his little figure go up.
You know, at face value, it seems like this didn't have to be a big deal, but these guys escalated it into something more.
If they would have just stopped.
They'll just make it worse for themselves.
Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
But despite their best efforts, Ashton continues to evade them at high speeds, and all of the deputies eventually lose sight of him.
He might turn on Airport Road, Air 1, so if you fly towards Airport and Pioneer and towards Tomoka Farms, you might be able to intercept him.
But the units are not about to give up, and soon a Volusia County Sheriff's Officer helicopter, Air 1, locates Ashton on I-4, driving recklessly and running multiple red lights.
Should have a GoPro on his head, and the bike is a like concrete gray, flat.
Yeah, GoPro on the head. Looks like he's got some red writing on the back of that hoodie. Red wheels.
Where are you at now, Owen?
Let's see, we're passing the runway coming up on Riddle.
Okay, that ISB. Yeah, you're running the red light through ISB. He's going to be westbound ISB.
Ocean 30's got eyes on him.
Alright. Snub him, John.
Still westbound.
I wish.
Okay, he's at ISB. Yeah, he's running the red light through ISB. He's going to be westbound ISB. Westbound Hagen Terrace. He's going between vehicles, running red lights.
As most responding deputies lose sight of Ashton, Air 1 continues to track his every move, guiding units on the ground to his location. But even with constant eyes on him, deputies know the only way to catch him is if he stops somewhere, a possibility that for now seems almost non-existent.
No, he's gonna run out of gas first and he just filled up.
Damn, I thought we were gonna get to come around and
He's about half a mile from Williamson. I'm sorry.
He's right at Williamson now. Williamson ISP, still westbound.
Yep, keep eyes there, one. He's gonna run out of gas at some point. The speeds he's been running, he didn't get fuel, so he's gonna stop somewhere.
Doing about 130.
Okay, so he didn't get
He's
fuel.
pulling away from us.
Yeah, just do your best there, one. He's probably gonna get off somewhere and try to get gas. He's hoping if he gets far enough lead, nobody will know where he's at.
Yeah, well, the camera reaches a lot farther, so we're doing our best here.
God damn, every f***ing light.
Or can I go over to the Seminole line, just in case he bails over there?
Okay, he's turning westbound Walnut Crest Run.
By this point, Ashton has already entered Seminole County, and authorities in Volusia County
Yep,
alert
they're in the
Sanford
suburbs
police
now.
officers to be on the lookout. With multiple units now joining the chase, they begin to close in, waiting for Ashton to stop, but he knows they're after him, and still has one last trick up his sleeve.
He's gonna ditch it.
Yeah, he doesn't know where he's going. He's making a U-turn.
LE4 units, pursuit is not authorized in either stop sticks. Negative, not at this time.
Alright, he's driving into the woods. Walnut Ridge Street. Willow Bay Ridge Street.
I think count that way for you.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and get them up.
Yeah, he's in there.
Alert to Air 1.
Alert, go ahead.
Yep, we were going to a fire. We can head over there now. What was the last street you guys are at?
301 Willow Bay Ridge Street. He's in the woods, right off the road. Yeah, bike's in the trees. I got the heat from the bike, but it's pretty thick. I haven't got anybody leave the bike
Oh,
yet.
there
He
is,
might
there
still
is.
be with it. Alright, he's back out. Stand by.
He might have dumped something off in the woods.
Yeah, we'll come back there if we have to, but we're gonna go Wilson Bay Court now. North on Wilson Bay.
There
He has no idea where he's going.
As Seminole County's helicopters take over tracking Ashton's movements, Sanford officers don't yet realize they're closer than ever to catching his ass as soon as he makes an unexpected stop.
Visual on the bike. It's still eastbound Seminole towards
Come
HCA.
on. Gotta give him some more.
French
Let's go to the gas
just ran the
station.
light at French going westbound 46. Alright, he's at 7-Eleven. He's probably out of gas. Alright, black hoodie, get back on the bike, tan pants, black helmet, white bike, whitish gray bike. Coming back out, he's in the left turn lane, 600 and French, French making a left on first.
Alright, 1933. 1951.
Alright, somebody just tried to step out with him. He stopped at 2nd and Oak.
Get off the bike. Get off the bike. Turn off the bike and get off the bike. Turn off the bike and get off the bike.
Just a kid.
Get off the bike.
I'm cooperating. I'm just a kid.
You're an adult, you little fucking shit.
2 units making
Beat his ass in the pavement. I want to see this turn to a Rodney King.
contact, 1 at gunpoint.
Get off the bike. Get off.
Just a kid. I give up. I give up.
Down.
I give up. I'm just a kid.
You messed up,
I'm
bro.
just a kid.
You messed up.
I'm just a kid.
Doesn't matter, bro.
Give it up.
You're playing big boy games.
Stupid games, man. Stupid.
2-1. Yep. You're done, bro.
Second and out. Nah, bro, you're gonna run and put lives in risk? You're gonna call your mom?
No, we ain't doing none of that.
That's
Oh,
cute.
faggot.
That's cute.
Barking in the woods, Charlie on wheels. Yeah, this little faggot. I don't care. You can yip at me for saying all you want. He is just a little faggot. Just a kid. Says the 21. He's 19 years old, man. He's 19 years old. Once you're 18, I don't give two flying shits. In fact, when you're When it comes to law enforcement, I don't give a shit if you're 16 or 15 sometimes. You damn well know what you're doing. Motherfucker's 19. He's legally adult by the state law for over a year now. Piss off.
Will run. Look at that. Look at that. What's your mom going to say about that?
We'll get caught.
And you got a GoPro. We're going to take that as evidence.
Alert to Volusia.
Atta
They got
boys.
one secure.
Stand him up. Come on. Sorry, put your legs in.
Fun? No, not really. Just a kid. So
I'm just a kid. I'm just a kid.
What's your life? You almost got hit several times. Now you make everything worse. So now you're going to jail in multiple counties, multiple felonies.
I love it. They're just ribbing him.
Thank God you are still standing here.
Now make fun of his bike. I can't say it's a Suzuki. Yeah, it's a Suzuki. I want you to yeah, fresh meat. Yeah. Oh yeah, the pretty boy here is gonna be bent over.
Yeah, I was trying to like get wave a cop and just be like, give up.
We should have done that. That'd have been a good idea.
Would you run out of gas?
Yeah, I was trying to wave to that cop. I was like, hey, I'm just.
What about when you were in Ormond Beach? Were you trying to give up then? Were you running past all the units? The buddy that you were running with? Which one? When you left Bucky's?
Automatic suspension.
Yes, sir. Same address. Still live with my mom and dad, but.
Has your mom seen this bike before?
How old are you?
What did she say about the tag?
What was that?
What did she say about the tag?
I don't know if she's ever seen it or not. So.
What's 1,000 species?
Put this in his pocket. Yeah, he's recording the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yep, GSX. Lovely.
Took it off so we could submit it for evidence.
He knew he was when he looked up and started seeing the other guy.
I know it's a Gundam would look at that bike and be like, I want that. I wonder if it's a Gundam would want that type of bike. My mom is gonna be pissed. Kid ride, yeah, exactly. I wonder what it's a. I would. Hopefully, it's someone can show this. It's a Gundam. I'm pretty sure he would love this whole thing. It's a Gundam's a bike aficionado, a sport bike racer and aficionado. And what do you have to say about this?
What was your game plan, dude? Nothing really. I just didn't know what to do.
I told you, find
you pull
find a
over
cop
and you
and flag
stop
him
before you
down.
kill someone. That's what you did.
Or yourself.
No, it was right inside of me.
No, not legit.
Yeah. Your eyes probably got about that big too when you went through that stop sign.
Yeah.
No.
You're an adult. It'll be a collect call from Johnny Paul Correctional Center.
You're an adult. Anything easier for you guys? No, man, you're fine. The hard part's done.
With Ashton finally in custody, he tries to convince officers that none of his actions were intentional, but they aren't buying it. And by the time his mother arrives, all Ashton can think about is his future and getting out on bail the same night.
I just got off work before I hopped on the bike, but I do concrete restoration on B-side.
Oh, yeah? Man, you're a hard-working kid. What is it with you guys running all the time?
I didn't want to.
Why do you think it's cool? You obviously think it's cool. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, I gotta make a TikTok, and I'm gonna make this shit to my. I'm gonna post this on social media later and post all my crimes. Yeah, that's what he's probably doing.
You know what happens when you guys pull over? I go, thank you for pulling over. Here's your warning.
Bingo!
That's what I usually do. But you guys, what you did? Oh yeah, we don't. There's no. There's nothing nice to say about that, man.
How can I help you guys?
Ashton,
The fleer? Yeah.
family members, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we just want to know what's going on. Can I, yeah, like.
How old is he?
19.
19?
Exactly.
What do you
Adult.
want to know?
What's happening?
Well, I guess he ran from Flagler, then he ran from Volusia County Sheriff's Office, then he ran from Seminole, then he ran from Sanford PD. So he's got multiple fleeing and looting charges.
Okay.
So multiple felonies. So he's going to be booked at Johnny Polk, and he'll have a bond and stuff like that, but probably not, because he'll have a bond for us, then he'll get extradited to Volusia, then he'll probably get extradited to Flagler County.
Yeah, you fucked. He's fucked.
Okay. And for the bike, can I just stay with the bike?
The bike's being towed.
Do you know where it's being towed?
I don't have that information, but I can get that for you.
Okay. It has to be towed?
Yes, ma'am. It was used in the commission of a felony. Clean.
Well, I mean, did he know he was...
Yes, he knew.
Yeah, look, mom. Look, I'm not sure this is the mom or something like being soft on this little shit. This little fucking shit, and like this. Oh, can we tow it? Can we work something out here? No, the little fucker ran from a couple county police departments. He was taunting. He was weaving between traffic. He was making taunts and doing traffic violations, putting everyone else at risk. No, little baby boy, get the fuck out of here.
He's got will run on the back of his license plate. He would have.
That was a joke for Bike Week.
Yeah, I got it, but
Yeah.
I mean, haha. So.
But I mean, like, but was he like aware, or did you guys like
yes,
just
he was
corner him? Like,
he was well aware. Yes.
because I mean, when he's riding and he has his helmet, I know he doesn't.
That's no excuse. He was well aware that we were behind him.
Where are you taking him right now?
To Johnny Polk.
Oh, excuse.
It's 100. I think it's 225 Esslinger Way, Johnny Polk Correctional Facility in the city of Sanford.
Johnny Polk.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then what happens from there? Like, what do I need to do?
Like I said, I believe that he'll have a bond.
Can I get the bike? No, ma'am. Damn it, John.
For Sanford, but then Seminole has charges on him, and Volusia also has charges on him. So I'm pretty sure there'll be a hold in place, so you can pay the bond for us, but then he'll also have the bond for Seminole, and he'll also have the bond for Volusia as well.
What? I think she's talking to Dad because we thought we can get your bike and have Dad, because he's motorcycle license, that he can get it. But they won't let us take it. Like, Daisy said she'll stay with it while I go get Dad, but they said that.
Not like my kid would ever be in this situation. Hopefully I raise him right enough. If I found my kid in this situation, then, you know, they're adult. Okay, who owns the bike? If Dad owns the bike, or parents own the bike and co-sign on the bike, then it's my bike, and you ain't getting it, and I'm gonna fix it up, and I'm gonna sell it on your ass. Womp womp. Oh no, that was Dad's bike, exactly. Good. No, the kid does concrete. He's probably made his first decent sized paycheck and went, oh, I'm just gonna go splurge it all.
So we have to, like, get it out.
A lot of this going on right now.
I think I have your boss's phone number in my phone, right?
I said I could potentially get bailed out tonight.
Tonight?
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, okay, then I'll just stay. We'll go there.
But that bond is going to. I'm pretty sure that you're going to have a hold for Volusia County as well. So, but we'll see what's going to happen.
I'll just stay there.
Baby, I know you can barely hear me right now, but just know I love you a lot, and I'll see you here soon.
I love you too. Just be safe.
I will. Please wait for me.
Oh, lordy.
Issue now is you have charges here because you entered our county, and you have charges out of Volusia because it started in their county.
Okay.
So it's pretty much you have double the charges, and their county has their own process. Our county has its own process. Are you like going to school for anything?
I'll definitely go to school.
For what?
Either firefighter or lineman.
Well, that ain't gonna happen. No, that ain't happening nowadays.
We've been going and looking at and talking to a counselor at, like, the Daytona State College. They have different programs.
Yeah, I don't know how firefighter is gonna go, because the thing about firefighter, like first responder jobs, they want to see your history and the time in between. So I would say it'll probably take at least like 5 years or so before they feel like you've changed like your past.
Are you the officer that I put my hands up to and said I give up?
Yeah, well, first you were asking me what happens if I give up, and you started kind of circling me.
I didn't really want to fully stop yet. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to get tackled down to the ground.
Yeah, well, you still got tackled down to the ground, so.
Why?
Well, it's because the motorcycle, that's why I was like, turn off the bike. The motorcycle was still on. You still had full capability to try to drive away.
You'll be surprised when they go through.
Yeah. Yesterday we had a guy in a stolen car that I tried to stop, and he sped through downtown.
I circled around this guy. I'm like, I'm giving up. I don't know what to do. I'm scared.
Yeah, and you had multiple chances to stop because we're like all in different corners, and you passed all of us going at high rate of speed.
I don't want to be back here. I don't want to be a bad kid and ruin my future.
Too late.
Live every day in hell.
Yeah, the thing about this also is it's never a good idea to run because we have in-car video, helicopter video. So it's one of those things where there's so much evidence that you were clearly running that's like the best option was to just stop in the first place.
Ashton can regret his actions all he wants, but once the Volusia County Sergeant arrives on the scene, he has questions of his own, and he's not going to go easy on him.
Remember me? First, what's your name, man?
My name's Ashton.
Okay, so I'm the guy that tried to grab you tonight.
Yep.
Okay. And you took off from me. Why?
So swimming is basically avoiding traffic and cops on a bike. Well, swimming actually is a trend that began in the Big Apple and Los Angeles, where basically you take a car, typically a sports sedan or a bike, sport bike, but typically sports sedans are more popular for this type of role, and you time yourself during morning rush traffic, even though you don't have a job, to cut in and out of traffic and weave and duck and just basically weave your way through traffic as fast as you can. So basically traffic's at a standstill and you're weaving through it like sometimes 60 miles per hour. It's a dangerous, stupid stunt that a lot of degenerates will do. And it got popped off. And a lot of the degenerates, of course, were of a certain ethnic ideal, ethnic look or appearance, and this led to wiggers later on. Of course, no, some of them, though I do admit, some of the swimmers were eventually white later on, majority of which, the more infamous ones like on camera, you would see being typically black. But this led to wiggers in places like Florida on their bikes to start doing this more frequently to capture it, because essentially they're posting their crimes on TikTok or on Instagram. Basically, it's just like a bunch of idiots doing this for clout, mainly, because they have the GoPro and they're going to post this shit on their social media feed.
I was scared when you hopped down and tried grabbing me.
You saw me
Seriously,
though
they
in a
can't swim. How could
complete
they even
uniform.
But serious, how could they have swum? They can't swim. How could they have possibly started it? Well, they had to find their own way of swimming now, didn't they?
Big star on my chest. Y'all knew I was a cop because y'all saw me at Bevel Road and were pointing me out.
Yeah.
Why?
So we were trying to be all fine and drive legally, and then you hopped out trying to grab me, and then I got scared and didn't know what to do.
Okay. This is the second time you've run, though, in the past week. You ran from another deputy about a week ago during Bike Week. Remember that one? Yeah. Let's stop. Listen, man. They got it all on camera. All right?
But
You ran last week from a deputy on that bike with the tag, will run, because he ran that tag before he even tried to stop you, and then you took off from him. I think it was over the Dunlawton Bridge. Remember that?
I'm not too sure on that.
You got all kinds of problems, man. How old are you?
I'm 19, sir.
You're 19, and in a matter of an hour, you've chalked up 5 felony charges in Volusia County and a couple over here in Seminole County. I mean, who was the guy that was with you?
I don't know his name.
Where did you meet him at?
At the gas station, just driving around.
Which guy do you think I'm talking about?
Both got black bikes, so I'm not too sure.
Okay. Listen, you're in a position to help yourself right now, but lying about who the other guy is isn't going to help you out of this.
Oh, I know.
Okay? So helping yourself right now is being 100% honest and not bullshitting me.
And I am. I'm being honest.
So the guy with the girl on the back of the bike, where did you meet him at?
At a gas station.
Okay, how about the other guy on the other black crotch rocket?
Also at a gas station.
What gas station?
Can't remember anymore.
You have no idea what gas station you were at?
I've been through a lot of gas stations, so.
Where'd you start your night out at? Where do you live?
My house.
Where's that?
Avenue.
Where'd you go after that?
And we went to Wawa.
Which Wawa?
The one in New Smyrna, and that's where we all met.
So that's the gas station you met this guy at? The Wawa on 44?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And
I just seen them all there, and then we just started riding from there.
And which way did you go from there?
To be honest, I can't remember.
Okay. So let me ask this question. When you were so scared that you took off from me, why'd you come back and start doing circles in the intersection taunting us?
Because the person I was with told me, go back, let's see if we can help the other buddy out and try to. So I was like, okay,
So this guy you don't even know, you're so scared, this guy that you don't even know tells you, hey, let's go back here and taunt the cops, see if this other guy can get free, and you decide to go along with that idea? See, that's where I'm going to call bullshit.
I wasn't thinking right, sir.
That's where I'm going to call bullshit. And I think you know exactly who this other dude is that's telling you how to go up here and the cops.
I don't, officer. I just didn't know what to do. I'm a kid riding with a couple bikers.
You are not a kid, you're 19.
Just...
Shut the fuck up.
Well, tonight you're a kid that's going to jail.
Don't you love it when they go, I was just a kid, I was just you hear all these ones like, I was 18, I'm 19, I'm 20, I'm 21. It's like, you're an illegal adult. Shut the fuck up.
Ladies that are here with you.
My mom and sister.
That might work with your mom.
How did they know to come over here?
They probably tracked me on my phone. I'm wondering why I'm over here.
And When we got to ISB, I got out of my truck to try and stop him, and he fled. I was able to snag one of the guys, though, that was with him that was also doing a wheelie. So while I was writing him a ticket, your son and another motorcyclist that was with him decided to ride back from wherever they had fled to into the intersection of Williamson and International Speedway Boulevard, doing circles in the intersection, taunting us to come chase them.
Okay.
He then fled again.
It just doesn't sound like him, but I mean,
well,
I'm not.
it's all on video.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
It's all moves
Then,
to pipe
when
down.
another deputy tried to stop him because they located him at Buc-ee's in the parking lot, he fled from that lieutenant. And eventually the helicopter got on top of him, and he decided to drive over I-4 at over 130 miles an hour.
Blowing through red lights.
Blowing through red lights, in and out of traffic. And lo and behold, he ends up over here where...
I-4?
I-4,
But there's not red lights. So.
Okay, let's stop.
But you're just saying around.
He's running red
Yeah,
lights
blew-
all night.
So basically, he fled. You know where the speedway is?
Yes.
Once he got to the speedway, he
The
just
giant
started
around the
gunning,
fence for a
and
little.
He was
a little
blowing
precious
through all the
boy
red
right there.
lights, and once he got, if you take speedway towards this direction, it merges onto I-4. Then he got on I-4, and he did basically what the max speed of the bike was because he was outrunning our helicopter. But they got elevation, so they were able to keep everything in video and keep us surprised of where he was at. So that's the deal.
Yeah. So he gets over here, and I guess at some point they get him pinned in, and he's now riding circles around the officers over here, like a smartass.
Okay, but do you think he was just scared and trying to?
Oh.
No, I think he's
home?
Mom, I had to punch your fucking lights out for just trying to run defense. Now he's a fucking stupid little faggot that you raised, you little cunt.
Because I don't.
No, I
doesn't
think he's stupid.
Live here, you know, he doesn't
Why would he
know.
come back and do wheelies?
Ma'am,
and
he's
flick people off and
he's
stuff?
fleeing the police. You're trying to make excuses for him. He's being stupid tonight. He's lucky he didn't kill himself or somebody else.
I agree with that. If this is what happened, I
He raised a
If
little
this is what-
shit.
It's all on
But-
video.
I don't believe necessarily.
He's been videoing it with his damn GoPros.
Going around. I believe that he was probably scared and just wanted to.
So he was so scared that he decided to do circles in the middle of International Speedway Boulevard, taunting us to come chase him.
Question, ma'am. Why do you think he has a tag on his vehicle that says "Will Run"?
Because it was bike week and it was a joke.
Okay, and
I know
you've been a driver and a motorist for quite some time, right? You know you're not supposed to have any other tag other than what's registered on your vehicle. This isn't a joke, and I will tell you, for people like him, it's a culture. This is what they do. They post on YouTube of running from the cops.
Hey, where did that tag on your bike come from?
That tag, I ordered it.
You ordered it? Where'd you order it from?
Amazon.
Amazon, and then you put the "Will Run" on it. It comes with the little letters you put on it.
It just comes like it.
Comes like that. Where's your regular tag?
Probably at my house.
So why do you have that tag on there and not your regular tag? Do you think that's kind of funny that you put a tag on your bike that says "Will Run" and then you run from the police?
I just seen a clip on Instagram that had the same thing, so I thought it'd be funny.
I see that. So let me ask this question. So all those GoPros that you have on you that we're going to get a search warrant for and go through all the video on them, how many times have you run from the police on those videos?
Probably none.
None? You're sure about that? Because I know for a fact you ran a week ago from one of our other deputies. That bike with you on it.
There should be none on there.
Okay.
Tonight would be the only night that'd be like that.
Okay.
Given that Ashton committed the crimes across Volusia and Seminole counties, he was charged with felony, fleeing attempting to elude ×5, attempting fleeing.
Yeah, look at this poor little kid. Oh, so scared. Yeah, little smart ass.
Eluding at high speed ×2, over the line fleeing, attempting to elude ×3, possession of a counterfeited license plate, over the line possession of counterfeit license plate, counterfeit motor vehicle registration, misdemeanor,
Terrible.
resisting obstructing an officer, reckless driving, and altering license plate validation
Terrible,
sticker.
terrible, absolutely
His total
terrible.
bond for both cases was set at 100.
Big one, eh? You're gonna have to sell that bike. You're gonna have to work harder at your construction job. Say bye-bye to firefighting school.
$99,150. Eventually, he was found guilty of 4 counts of fleeing, attempting to elude, and counterfeit motor vehicle registration. The remaining charges were dismissed. Ultimately, he was sentenced to 6 months in jail, 48 months probation, 2 years driver's license revocation, and community service.
Oh, no fine?
Don't just
Should've been fun to shit. Oh well. Well, that was fun. I think we're gonna be possibly calling it a night. But I want to say thank you for showing up. We had a fun one, and I can tell I got a little bit heated there. But that was a good stream, I would say, nonetheless. So I will rate us into someone that I can find. Who are we going to be rating tonight? Well, okay, Nazca Holgalis, Daisy Paws, Uwo Lab, Pippa, and Ashton Martin are live. Let's go to the tag to see who's up. And go hide low. Fortunately, our dear friend that I always love to go into, our dear old Australian hag, is not up this time. I think a smart idea would be to rate into I think a good idea would either be Uwo's Lab, who's a classic to rate into, because I love rating Uwo's, or Ashton Martin. We'll do Ashton. I think she's cute enough. Actually, what is... No, Uwo's eating out right now. He's on a fun time. Alright, we're gonna rate into our cute little Ashton here. So, for those who don't know who she is, meet Ashton Martin. Though, I'm not sure if she actually is a car VTuber enthusiast. Let's see, proper wise.
Yeah, I speak English.